was a marquee matchup in the Missouri River Valley Conference West tonight. Pleasant Hill hosting Center, both teams 7-0, looking to capture the conference title. We'll go to the action. Early first quarter is where we go. Easton Rowe flush from the pocket. He finds Cole Starlin for a 19-yard touchdown. Pleasant Hill makes it 7-0. Minutes later, Joseph Vick here to DeAndre Pruitt for the connection. That's going to be a 59-yarder all the way to the end zone. Center cutting the lead by just one. Late first quarter, Juice Love here with the 3-yard touchdown. I love that name. And we take it 13-7. Early second quarter, Love again this time. An 18-yard run into the house. 21-7 is the lead. Middle second quarter, Center facing 4th and 23. Love to Armand Russell. Tosses it back to Katie Williams for the hook and lateral. Williams takes it in for the 23-yard touchdown. Center goes up 28-7. They defeat Pleasant Hill 53-27. All right.
Good evening and welcome to Pleasant Hill Stadium, Eklund Field. Tonight's Hy-Vee High School game of the week, MRVC West Conference Championship game. And we've got two undefeated teams as Center is at Pleasant Hill on a senior night here for the Roosters.
We're forged, man. We are forged, Power Jacket forged. Ain't nobody done what we done. Ain't nobody worked the way we do. How much you weigh your freshman year, Harold? About 180. How much you weigh right now? 230. I'm not good at math. That's a little bit of weight, right? How'd you get big? Kept working hard. Power Jacket forged. Am I right? Where was our weight room at 2 years ago? Help me out. Where was it at? In the garage of the stadium. They kicked us out of our own building. In the garage. Was it nice out there? Out there with the mice and the cockroaches and 110 degrees and grinding. I got to have a tetanus shot to live with our weight equipment. It's so rusty. That's what I'm talking about. Forge together. Power Jacket strong. Jacket pride. One for all for one. Let them feel that Power Jacket forge tonight.
First pass down the field, has a man in stride.
Touchdown! Touchdown, Jacket!
Pruitt burns Pleasant Hill for a long touchdown pass.
Hey, can we play some defense now?
I told you all night! All night! Come on, man! All night!
Looking for the fourth down stop. Vick handing off Love into the end zone. For his 20th touchdown of the year. 3rd down and 9. For Vick in the offense. They go with the running play. Here's Love, still on his feet, and Love will take it to the house.
Woo!
His second rushing touchdown of the night.
That's what I'm talking about! Hoorah! Hoorah! Hoorah!
As Vick throwing, middle, caught, pitch it out. Man open, little hook and lateral to K.D. Williams, and they burn Pleasant Hill, Johnny. Wow.
Ah!
As they'll go on the ground, Love dancing to the outside. Love inside the pylon for the touchdown. Ja'Cory Love. Formation time for Rowe. High snap. And now Rowe is going to take a hard hit there inside the 25 as he's frustrated with his deep snapper. And opens up wide, and Ja'Cory Love sprints it in for his 5th touchdown of the night.
Put a hand steam out there, take a knee, and let's get out of Dodge. Very proud of you. No one at centers won an MRVC championship. Hey, you did that. Not me. Not Coach Nichols. You did that. You did that. Proud of you. Jacket love on three. Jacket love on three. 1, 2, 3.
This class, what can I say about this class? This class, man, has had to overcome so much. You know, it goes without saying with going through, just starting as freshmen, going through the pandemic, having to grow, having to fight through adversity. Just the resilience of this class, man, they're just such a tenacious group. They got a lot of heart, man. I'm very proud of them.
It's a special group of kids, obviously talented in athletics and sports and football, but just a good group of kids, and they're deep. There's a lot of them. Probably the best class, and I've been here at Centers my 14th year as far as just grades and involved. We have kids in National Honor Society, have kids that play multiple sports. Just a diverse group as far as interest and doing things away from football and away from athletics and involved in the community, and just a real special group. And there's so many of them, you know, that I guess that helps make them diverse. There's so many different interests, and they're just a fun group.
You know, this senior class has a bunch of what I would call true leadership in it. And I say true leadership because we got guys who take responsibility for themselves, not just for themselves, but for their teammates around them. Leadership because they show the right things to do to the younger pups that are coming up.
My favorite memory is just, you know, people may think the wins or the games, but I can remember just hanging out, man, with, you know, y'all freshman to sophomore years, and, you know, we out in the stadium just after we get done working out, and we really been on y'all case all day, and just we eating sandwiches, drinking milk, just kind of laughing, talking, just, you know, the times we got to spend, whether it was inside the building or in the garage or, you know, on Zoom calls because we were all shut down. Just, man, those little times of just getting to build that bond, man, is my favorite memory just throughout these years.
This group's been special, you know, the COVID time when it was just us up here. We do a lot of 7-on-7 in the summer, you know, on the bus with the kids, and usually we win 7-on-7, so on the way home, having a good time, watching Harold eat 17 ham and cheese sandwiches that, you know, my wife made on hot dog buns or something. Harold just eating them like a savage and having fun and making fun of Kadarius and Diamond, and just, you know, having a great time as a team as a whole.
I mean, so far it's been, the conference championship's probably one of the best memories we've had. I mean, we had a little bunch of injuries at the end of last year and didn't really get to complete what we set out to do, and we were able to get that done this year, and looking forward to see how far we can go this year.
When we won the conference championship, seeing how proud of yourselves you were, seeing how happy you guys were with what y'all accomplished.
I hope they understand, like, life, like football, man, or all sports is hard. Life has its ups and downs. Life can be great, but can also humble you.
Just the lesson of keeping with it. I mean, like I said, last year we had the injuries and all this stuff, and you guys fought through adversity and all that. And when you get out in the real world, adversity hits a lot. I mean, it's real world's a tough thing, and just to be able to stick with it and really keep going.
Control what you can. You know, don't focus on the things that are out of your control. Life is not fair. Life can be a son of a gun at times, but control what you can and keep pushing forward, and attitude and effort.
So I just would like for each one of you to take something from each other, like, and leave something for the younger boys to take from y'all. Joe leaves his leadership, his never give up, his I know we can beat these guys. I know who we are. I know we can do this, right? You bring that swag. Like, I've not seen a kid work the way you worked on one specific skill and become as good as it, talking about blocking, as you have. Like, that takes dedication. And right now I like to use a term, and we all like to use a term in football, dog. He's a dog. To me, dog. Determined, obedient, grind. And that's what you boys do.
Family. I go to war with my family. Ups and downs, wrong or right, this family. They think that we crazy. They say that we crazy, can't handle it. My back on the wall, who I'ma call my family? We different, we stick out, wig out, bug out, pop out, hop out, ball out, show out.
Aight, it's a party, let's not make a problem.
No,
Why you looking at me like it's something? You should know it's not just me that you'll be rubbing the wrong way, so you better think twice. You shouldn't mess with me. You don't wanna mess with me. Cause if you mess with me, you're messing with my family. You shouldn't mess with me. You don't wanna mess with me. Cause if you mess with me, you're messing with my family. You might think that we are all loco.
my family.
But this family back to the global. We blown up.
En mi familia ese problema no jugamos. Y si hay party esta mañana celebramos. Si te dicen que estamos locos, locos estamos. Y en las buenas y en las malas nos quedamos. No traicionamos.
Ay, it's a party, let's not make a problem. No, why you looking at me like it's something? You should know it's not just me that you'll be rubbing the wrong way, so you better think twice. You shouldn't mess with me. You don't wanna mess with me. Cause if you mess with me, you're messing with my family. You shouldn't mess with me. You don't wanna mess with me. Cause if you mess with me, you're messing with my family. Messing with my family. La familia.
Don't mess with my family.
No. You might think that we are all loco. But this family back to the global.
there's no cheer team. Literally, if you look at my camera, like, I'm with all the parents, like, the players are about to, like, be with their parents.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Center High School, where tonight we are celebrating 2022 Fall Senior Night. This is our opportunity to recognize and thank all the wonderful seniors who've been part of our athletics and activities programs this year and wish them well in their futures. We're going to start off tonight with the cross-country team. I'd like to thank Coach Golka for all the time he's put in coaching these young people. And thanks to the parents who have allowed us to work with their scholars. For cross country tonight, we got two brothers here, WhooHah and Joseph Lahan, both being escorted by their father Greg tonight. Joseph's future plans are undecided, probably going to college. Will is planning to travel and then join the U.S. Army. Will and Joseph Lahan. Next up, we have our foreign exchange student from Germany, Nils Peters. He's escorted tonight his host family, David Taw and Brandon Coleman. Nils plans to finish school in Germany, studying engineering at university, and come back to the U.S. to travel with friends. Nils Peters. Cheer for our cross-country team. And now for our seniors from the Yellowjacket football team. We got a bunch of them tonight. This class is very, very special. First off, we've got number 1 quarterback Joseph Vick. Joseph's been escorted by Terrence, Christina Vick, Josiah, Joshua, and Jacob. His future plans are to go to college to play Division I football and pursue the National Football League. Joseph Vick. Number 2, slot receiver Jeffrey Strozier. Walking tonight with his mother Kim Jones and father Jeffrey Strozier. Jeffrey's plans are to continue his athletic career in college. Jeff Strozier.
So I just got the Skittles.
Next is Armand Russell, wide receiver number 3. Walking with his mom Reagan, dad AJ, and brother Ryland. His plans are to go to Division I to play football, major in athletic training or physical therapy. Armand Russell.
Can you take out my purse?
Next, number 4, KD Williams, defensive back wide receiver. Walking with his mom and dad. His future plans are to play collegiate football. KD Williams.
Shit, I gotta...
Number 5, Diamond Masterson. Walking with his mom Dolores and twin sisters Anissa and Anaya. His favorite memory, his first varsity game as a freshman, Diamond Masterson. Next we have Jalen Frazier, outside linebacker number 6, walking with Sharon Pierce Sherrod and Corey Sherrod, his grandparents. Jalen is carrying a picture tonight in remembrance of his mother, Sheree C. Bowden, who's also a former Yellow Jacket. Jalen Frazier. Next is DeAndre Pruitt. Number 7, wide receiver and free safety, walking with Keelan McNeil, his mother, Tayahana Pruitt, his sister, Demarion Pruitt, brother, and Bailey Arano, his girlfriend. He plans to work out, spend time with his teammates and coaches during the summer. That was actually his favorite memory. Number 7, DeAndre Pruitt. Number 17, Jermel Mack, wide receiver, walking with his mother Jessica, brother Kylan, and sister Nashona. Favorite memory, first varsity catch of his senior year, also his first varsity pancake. Next up, number 19, Malachi Edwards, escorted by his father Deshaun and brothers Franklin and Kyrie. Favorite memory, when he first came to center, he made a big hit to earn his position and privileged to start Malachi Edwards.
I got him, and you're. Never mind.
Next
Never
is
mind.
Jaden
My bad.
Latham, number
This is my bad.
27, escorted by his mother Stephanie Latham, dad Timothy Johnson, Jakara Latham, Giselle Latham, and sisters. Jaden plans to play college football, undecided on school. Jaden Latham. Next is number 53, Chris Beatty, walking with his mom and dad. Future plans, I plan on going to college and getting a degree in business. Number 53, Chris Beatty. Next up, number 54, Elijah Williams, walking with his mother. Future plans are to join the Marines. Next, we have Devin Frazier, number 56, walking in with Amy, his mom, and stepdad Ray. Devin's plans are to continue his education and major in construction management. Next, we have number 60, Kamari Bean. He's walking tonight with his grandparents. His favorite memory when he got his black jersey. Kamari Bean. Next is number 64, Mikhail Allen. Walking with his mother, Mary Ann. His favorite memory is playing football with his brothers. Next we have number 65, Rontrell Gates. Offensive tackle and defensive end. Walking with his mother, Shantae Gates, Sydney Gates, Terrion Gates, brothers, Akia Gates, his sister. Future plans to be a civil engineer in college. Next we have number 68, Welcome West. Walking with his father, Arthur Nelson, and brother, Waylon Nelson. His favorite memory, playing football with his brothers. Number 68, Welcome West. And finally we have Harold Safek, number 88. Walking with his dad, mom, and sister. His favorite memory when I scored my first touchdown at Oak Grove during my freshman year. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The senior class for your Yellow Jacket football team. Let's hear it for them. I'd also like to thank all of the football coaches on the staff, and especially the Chiefs Coach of the Week, the Missouri area, head coach Brian DeLong. And thanks again to the parents for allowing us to work with your wonderful scholars. Let's hear it for all of our seniors, fall 2022. Thank you for everything you have done, and best wishes in all your future endeavors. right, Scott Colorguard can hear me. It's a great time for you to get in position. Scott Colorguard, please get in position at this time. Thank you.
We live? All right, good evening, Yellowjacket fans. My name is Alexander Taylor, formerly known as AT, and I have my co-host with me, Keith Thomas. Keith, would you want to introduce yourself?
How y'all doing today? My name is Keith Thomas, alumni here at the Great Center High School. We come to watch some football this evening.
Yeah, definitely here to talk some football with you guys. Let's see, me and Keith, we both graduated in 2011, and I played with the Center High School football team for all 4 years, lettered all 4 years. I was a all-state performer my junior and senior year. I was an all-conference performer my sophomore, junior, and senior year. So I was pretty decent at football. So I'm very excited to be out here with you all tonight and talk some football. And looking at who we're playing, I just realized that we've never lost to Clinton since '09.
Yeah, we're gonna try to keep that thing going tonight. Hopefully, we definitely gonna keep it up on the defense and offensive end, and I don't see that happening tonight either. So
yeah, definitely not. I think we got a really good squad here. I think they can really make a deep run into the playoffs and do something that no center team has ever done before. So
and tonight is also senior night, so the seniors are ready to ball.
Yes, it is also senior night, and it's homecoming. Tonight's homecoming, isn't it? I believe so. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 98% sure tonight's homecoming. If it's not, excuse me. It's been a while since I've been in high school. But yes. Yeah. Definitely senior night. Yeah, we know it's senior night. I thought it was homecoming. I thought I saw something.
Nah, you missed homecoming.
I missed homecoming?
About 2 weeks ago.
It's about 2 weeks ago. Okay, gotcha. All right, make sure you all check out these next few promos before the game starts, and we will be right back with you.
No matter what your goals are, the Sports Medicine Center at Children's Mercy is here to provide comprehensive 360-degree care for student athletes. It's not just about the next goal or the one after that. It's about supporting a lifetime of sport and helping every student athlete play healthy.
Automatic. See this little cube on the back, it make it automatic.
my family. Ups and downs, wrong or right, this family. They think that we crazy. They say that we crazy, can't handle it. My back on the wall, who I'ma call my family? We different, we stick out, wig out, bug out, pop out, hop out, ball out, show out.
Aight, this a party, let's not make a problem. No, why you looking at me like it's something? You should know it's not just me that you be rubbing. Wrong way, so you better think twice. You shouldn't mess with me. You don't wanna mess with me. Cause if you mess with me, you're messing with my family. You shouldn't mess with me. You don't wanna mess with me. Cause if you mess with me, you're messing with my family. You might think that we are all local. But this family back to the global. We blow up.
En mi familia ese problema no jugamos. Y si hay party esta mañana celebramos. Si te dicen que estamos locos, locos estamos. Y en las buenas y en las malas nos quedamos. No traicionamos.
Aight, this a party, let's not make a problem. Why you looking at me like it's something? You should know it's not just me that you be rubbing. Wrong way, so you better think twice. You shouldn't mess with me. You don't wanna mess with me. Cause if you mess with me, you're messing with my family. You shouldn't mess with me. You don't wanna mess with me. Cause if you mess with me, you're messing with my family. Messing with my family. La familia.
Don't mess with my family.
You might think that we are all local. But this family back to the global.
A marquee matchup in the Missouri River Valley Conference West tonight. Pleasant Hill hosting Center. Both teams 7-0, looking to capture the conference title. We'll go to the action. Early first quarters where we go. Easton Rowe flush from the pocket. He finds Cole Starlin for a 19-yard touchdown. Pleasant Hill makes it 7-0. Minutes later, Joseph Vick here to DeAndre Pruitt for the connection. That's going to be a 59-yarder all the way to the end zone. Center cutting the lead by just one. Late first quarter, Juice Love here with the 3-yard touchdown. I love that name. And we take it 13-7. Early second quarter, Love again this time. An 18-yard run into the house. 21-7 is the lead. Middle second quarter, Center facing 4th and 23. Love to Armand Russell. Tosses it back to Katie Williams for the hook and lateral. Williams takes it in for the 23-yard touchdown. Center goes up 28-7. They defeat Pleasant Hill 53-27.
Good evening and welcome to Pleasant Hill Stadium, Eklund Field. Tonight's Hy-Vee High School game of the week, MRVC West Conference Championship game. And we've got two undefeated teams as center is at Pleasant Hill on a senior night here for the Roosters.
They're like 5 seconds away.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Center High School for tonight's contest. As the host of this game, let's welcome our guests this evening, the Cardinals from Clinton High School. Let's wish students from schools, both schools, good luck. We encourage all spectators at tonight's game to keep in mind this good sportsmanship is expected at Center High School, as we set good examples for our student players and youngsters in attendance.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night, Center Yellowjacket fans. We are back with another game. We got Center High School versus the Clinton Cardinals. And my name is Alexander Taylor, AT, formerly known as at the high school. And I'm here with my co-host,
Keith Thomas, also an alumni here at Center. And we're here to watch some football this evening. It's senior night, and let's get it on.
Yeah, we are. You know what? I'm excited. I've never done this before, but you know, I sit on my couch all the time, and I love watching Monday Night Football do it. So we're just gonna talk a little bit about the keys to the game tonight. Overall, health is wealth. All right. We need to fire on all cylinders and control our emotions. It is senior night. It can get a little emotional. We want to make sure we stay intact, stay locked in, stay focused. Especially on offense, we got to do what we got to do. All right. Next man up, no matter what, and also spread the ball around. We know that Vic has an arm, and he's got an arm cannon.
Yeah, for sure. I think he threw for like 2,000 yards last year.
2,000 yards last year?
And he only played 8 games.
And only 8 games. Oh, man. On defense, we definitely got to watch number 4 for Clinton, take advantage of our opportunities, and create turnovers. I think that's going to be
That's always key. We both play defense.
Always,
that's what we love.
Hey, that's what we love to do.
Love to rip that ball out.
Love to rip the ball out. Love to go get it. And I know that's what DeLong likes to see as well. So definitely going to get it. I definitely want to go back to the health as well thing. I think that's the number one thing for tonight. We don't want to overlook these guys, and we don't want to think, oh, we're just going to walk through them because, hey, that's why we play the game first and foremost.
Of course.
But, yeah, we want to get out here clean. We want to get a win. We want to get out here clean. And we're going to enjoy the night, man. It's a senior night. We're going to have fun.
And also, I love the point with do what we do. That's you understanding yourself. You know, they know their identity. I've watched their games before tonight, and they stay true to their identity. They're a physical team. They're going to punish you on both sides of the ball. And I love to actually watch the growth as a program, honestly.
Oh man, the growth of the program. What can we please talk about that first? Because I was here before DeLong started coaching. We were both here. We were both here before.
No. That's actually, I was a transfer student.
Yeah, you were transferred, but so I was here before DeLong got here. I graduated in 2011, so my first year was 2007. And let's just say that the program.
I heard about it.
So the first year we went 2-8. The second year we went 1-9, and then DeLong got here my junior year, and he turned this thing around. We started getting a real weight facility, a real program, and he really just turned the program around and started putting people in positions to really make plays, and it was great. I loved being with him. I love just being around him and seeing the program.
And I love watching the learning curve from watching him be such a young coach to how he's matured now, as far as using his all his offense and all his weapons. I love how I'm jealous of the jerseys.
Super jealous. Yeah. So, but we gotta mention this week he was actually recognized as the coach of the week from as far as with the Kansas City Chiefs. They recognized him as being the coach of the week. I think this was his second or third time winning the award. Like, this isn't the first time he's won this award.
Not at all. But Coach DeLong always preach control what you can control.
Control what you can control. And honestly, he probably, I know he was happy to receive it, but DeLong is DeLong. He probably
he wants to win that big championship.
Yeah, right. He probably let the guys take the award. He's such a selfless guy. I love that about him. He probably gave everything to his coaches. I really appreciate that. But can we please just talk about these jerseys for a second? All right.
Yeah.
First of all, they're tight and they look amazing. The jerseys we played in,
we were not fortunate to have.
We were not fortunate.
I remember
at all.
Now. This is how also shows you how much DeLong puts in the extra time, because I remember also our jerseys were loose at the sleeves, and he put the elastic bands to make them tight at the sleeves.
Did it himself.
But right now we have looks like we have a coin toss with the senior captains.
Yes, sir. So we got number 88 out there. We got Harold Safak. 27 out there. We got, Jaden Latham, 65, Rontrell Gates, and of course, we all know number 1, Mr. Joseph Vick.
Joseph Vick. Yeah. Slick Vick, right?
Slick Vick, yeah.
That's Slick Vick, man.
That's how we're going to refer to him.
That may be his new name after the night, Slick Vick.
If he already hasn't been called.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got many nicknames, but Slick Vick, we got to add that to the list.
Definitely.
You heard it here first.
So it looks like we actually won the toss, and more than likely, are we going to defer? Yeah, we're going to defer, go to the second half, and Clinton is going to receive. So to talk a little bit about Clinton, they do have a pretty good athlete, number 4 right there. You can see at the coin toss. As we kind of mentioned in our keys to the game, if we can contain him, we should do a pretty good job of making sure that we take care of business tonight.
He's going to have a hard time avoiding that defense. These young boys run to the ball.
Yeah.
These young and they have a spirit ahead with 88. He's going to bring on the contact. In 27, he will follow through at the safety position.
Yeah, I'm excited. He better follow through at the safety position. I'm gonna have eyes on him, especially I played safety, so I'm gonna be. I might be a little critical of our safeties tonight. Just defense as a whole, we really enjoy.
Love that black shirt. You gotta love that black shirt.
The code, man. I remember it's funny because when the black shirt started, everybody wanted one, and it was only 11 of them, and everybody wanted one in practice, and everybody wanted to be a part of that, kind of fraternity almost. But let's go, man. I'm excited. We're getting out there for kickoff. We called this the hit squad when we played. So, man, I'm excited. Let's get this thing kicked off and let's get rolling. Also, man, this field. Look at this field.
Oh yeah, we had straight dirt.
We had straight dirt out there.
Straight dirt. Yeah. But me personally, I love a good grass field.
I do too.
It just take, you know what I'm saying? It's just a different understanding of the maintenance, but it's a great thing to play on a good, clean cut grass field.
Yeah.
But turf, I have so much things to be jealous for, but this is our little brother's night. So let them shine.
Definitely. No, they are going to shine. So, as you can see, we're going to get ready for kickoff here in a second. You're going to see Mr. Harold Safik kick this ball off, and we're going to get things going, y'all. I'm super excited, man. This is, like I said, it's my first time doing this. Hopefully I get to come back. If I do a pretty good job, do it again. Maybe, Keith, we can come back and tag team this thing again. Yeah.
Let's get it.
All right, first kick of the night. Looks like it was the kick didn't go so well. Number 11. Looks like he recovered it. Possibly could have got that. Doesn't look like it was a scheduled onside kick, but hey. So we'll get a chance to see this Clinton offense for the first time tonight, as well as this center defense, this daunting center defense.
Oh, yeah, physical.
Yeah,
we love it.
I'm looking at the past 2 years. We actually have not let Clinton score these past 2 years. The past 2 wins have been 41-0, 47-0. And even the year before that, they scored just 1 touchdown. It was 42-7. So I think Coach Brown, our D coordinator, is going to try and keep that going.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Yeah. So it looks like they've got a 2 fullback look, hand off to number 35, about a gain of, 3 yards on first down? 25, excuse me. All right. Looks like we got about 2nd and 4 here from the Clinton 39-yard line. Looks like they're going to come out in that 2 fullback look with that 1 running back deep in the backfield. Number 4 is up top at receiver. We got a toss left.
Outside.
Good
Nice
job by
stop.
the DN. Good stop by the DN. Good gang tackle. Good run to the ball.
You have to set that edge.
Got to set the edge. Got to set the edge.
That edge is most definitely important as a defensive lineman.
Now this is what we call the money down. This is 3rd down. This is where you get your money out. This is where you get your money. Corner's got to step up. We know it's going to most likely be a pass play. It's 3rd and long. Our defensive line. This is when you pin your ears back. You were outside linebacker.
You're gonna get a sack right
here.
here.
Yeah, this is the money down right here. So we're looking at 19 and possibly 56. And let's see if we can maybe throw blitz in there.
Let's see if we're gonna be aggressive.
Yeah. So it looks like they're coming out in this same offense. They're maybe potentially running
smell
again.
a play action.
Yep, we got a rollout to the right, thrown deep, and it looks like center will get a chance at offense this first drive. Yeah.
Good 3 and out. Now here comes the punt team.
Hopefully.
That'll be the smart decision.
That would be the smartest decision. Yeah, definitely.
But definitely, here comes the punt team. We're gonna get them in formation, and let's see if we can give this offense, the center Yellow Jackets offense, their first drive.
I tell you what, man, if Clinton really wants to do something, they better get out of this look. Otherwise, we are going to gang tackle them all, and it's going to be a long night for this Clinton team. Looks like number 6 is not only their quarterback, but he is also their punter. Solid punt. Goes out of bounds at about the 39-yard line.
Let's go with the first drive of the Yellow Jackets this evening.
Yeah, really good field position.
What are you expecting? Because, back when we played, it was the long opening play. He doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah, 44 belly. It was 44 belly was the opening play no matter what.
Now I love to see them spread the ball. Now I love to see them spread the ball with the offense that they have. And they still have a powerful running game.
They do.
So it's like they have a double-edged sword.
Hey, and those guys are big out there. I was down there on the sideline for the game we played against Lincoln, and those guys are massive.
Yeah, they're massive and fast.
And fast, yeah.
So let's see what we got here.
We got Vic at quarterback, toss left, number 8. Pretty good gain on first down. Oh, is he going to go the distance? First play of the game? Oh, he tripped up by his own man, number 17. Looks like he got tripped. That's a great run.
Great run. Easy money.
Yeah, that's a great run.
Easy money.
I tell you what, if we can do that all night, it's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a good night for the seniors.
I can best believe number 8 to take all the carries too all night if he wanted to. Believe me.
I believe 88. He also gets the ball every now and then as well.
I think he plays wingback.
He does.
He's a great lead blocker as well. Blocking is what gets you paid.
Hey, he does it all out there, and I love to see it. I love to see it. We got Vic out shotgun again. Number 4 goes in motion. Oh, looks like it's an offensive penalty, maybe false start.
False start on the offense. Let's see.
Possibly. Let's see who it's on.
Flag on the play.
DeLon doesn't like that. He's not going to be too happy with that.
Because that's small mental mistakes.
It's the little things for him. It's the
too
little
early.
things, yeah. Looks like it's a 5-yard penalty on the Yellow Jackets. Going to back us up 5 yards. But, I mean, hey, if we can run the ball how we did that first play, I'm not worried about a 5-yard penalty.
No, not at all.
Again, we got Vic in shotgun. We got another jet motion. Play fake.
Action.
Oh! Actually looked like a tip pass, and it was actually caught by number 3. That was actually a pretty good break on the ball by number 10 for Clinton. But number 3 routed in. Good
Armand
job.
Russell definitely is a top receiver. He's definitely one of his favorite receivers. I watched him snag a few passes from him, and these receivers are aggressive. They stay focused. Anybody else might have would have lost focus of that ball.
Yeah, that was
the tip.
That is a great point, Keith. It's great focus on the ball. A lot of receivers, they see a tip pass and they just kind of give up. And yeah, let's see if we can punch it in right here. Looks like sprint out to the right. Oh, another tip ball. I'll tell you what, man, on defense, we talk about tips and overthrows. That's when turnovers happen. Soon as tips and overthrows, that's when interceptions, things
But
like
as a receiver, as an offensive player, you have to stay with it.
Got to stay with it.
The one who stay with the ball gets it the most.
Got to stay with it. Offensive line's looking great. Looks like we're going quick. Jet motion right, play fake. Vic with the touchdown. Touchdown, Center Yellowjackets, number 27.
By another senior, Jaden.
Good job. Jaden Latham, good job. Center's on the board.
That's also the safety, Jaden. So
it's also the safety,
look,
too. Hey, that's a good sign. Hey, if he's out there playing receiver, that means he got hands. So I'm going to definitely be looking to.
He gets it on both sides, for sure.
Definitely, yeah. 27, Jaden Latham, good job. And what's that? Vic's 60th touchdown of the year? No. And 88 can kick, you know. Yeah. Great opening drive for the Center Yellowjackets. Definitely want to come out and score first drive. You got really good field position. Defense made a really big stop. Definitely want to set the tone, especially for senior night, you know.
Especially for senior night, you know they want to put on the show.
And the thing I love about DeLong, it doesn't matter what the score is, he's going to be out there coaching.
No, for sure.
It can be 50-0 either way, and he's going to be out there coaching our guys up extremely hard. I also want to mention, too, a little bit about our offensive coordinator, Coach Nichols.
Oh, yeah, Coach Nichols has been here for quite some time, and he's always been a mastermind.
Hey, has always
when you
been
give
a
him enough weapons, Nichols is a nice coach.
He's great. And honestly, his growth as well has just been phenomenal. I love seeing him. You know,
have you ever seen Nichols play quarterback?
Remember
he was our scout team quarterback?
He was our scout team quarterback.
He was definitely he reminded us of Drew Brees. That's what he reminded us of.
Dylan, yeah. Or at least trying to.
I mean, yeah.
Can we get a shout out to the band real quick? I love always hearing the band after we score. I love nothing makes Friday nights lights better than them high school bands, those drums, the horns. You see those guys, you know, they don't get enough love. I really enjoy hearing that band. We got another kickoff from Harold. Looks like Center might get it. Center might get it. We have the ball. Offense is coming back out.
Chance.
Good job. Who's that? Number 19.
With the recovery.
Who was that? Malachi Edwards. Good job. Another senior out there. Hey, man, we're going to see every senior make a play tonight.
They will. They intend to, for surely. They intend to.
So, if I'm the offensive play caller right now, I'm thinking shot. Take a shot. It's a quick change. The defense is rattled. We just scored on them. Let's go deep. Let's go try and score right now.
Technically, this will be on them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a free shot.
Let's go deep. Looks like it might be a run though.
Play action. Ooh, gave it to
him. Looks like false start on the right guard.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be a real good time to take a shot right there, Coach Nichols.
Get out of my camera.
But I understand there's a ton of time left in the game.
And you got to stay true to what you do.
And
They're punishing first at the run.
Coach DeLong is out there all the way at midfield. He is not happy. No, just talking to the guys. I don't think I've seen him go out this far to the field before.
Hey, ears up. You know that all guys are ears up right now. He's definitely upset. But I don't call it upset. It's passionate because he knows those guys are better than that. That's simple.
It's the age old thing with Coach DeLong. He's one of those people that once he stops talking to you, then be worried. If he's not yelling at you,
he don't love you, man.
If he's not animated,
you ain't got yelled at by Coach DeLong. You didn't play with him.
Hey, and we've all been yelled at by Coach DeLong, even if you haven't played with him. We'll definitely get into this a little later in the game, but. We're going to have to talk about some of our war stories on the basketball court with DeLong. A lot of people don't know that he was I don't know if I'd say pretty good basketball player. We'll say pretty physical basketball player.
Like Adam Sandler's uncle, man.
Yeah.
He taught Adam Sandler how to play.
Like a watered-down Adam Sandler.
Yeah, that's what he is. He's Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's a combination.
Yep. Look at that crowd. Look at that band.
Miss Jonigan there. Long time.
Yeah, shout out Miss Jonigan. Yeah.
Nice run.
Got another speed option.
Okay.
To number 8, Ja'Cory Love. Looks like he might
Take
go
it
all
in.
the way. Good job. Sending another touchdown for Ja'Cory Love on the
You know what I'm
season.
interested about Ja'Cory Love? I want to see where's his 40 time at as a young.
Hey, he's a fast kid.
Yeah, he is. He has nice gears.
Listen.
Reminds me of almost his gears is like I hate to say it so early, but him and Rashad White has a lot of like similarities as far as how they see the hole and just cut it.
Hey, he's much faster than I was. I'll say
Yeah,
that. He
yeah,
gets
yeah.
that hole much faster than I do. He's a very talented young man.
Interested to see where he goes in the future.
Extra point is good. Yellowjackets extended their lead to 14.
Definitely interested to see what colleges are kind of keeping him on the radar, but this kid has definitely got a future on the collegiate level. A lot of these guys.
A lot of these guys. And I heard so many stories about these guys. Calling out other teammates who aren't stepping up to it, like holding each other accountable.
Yeah.
And if you do that as a unit, you know, we try to, but I feel like that's every unit's goal. And when you accomplish that as a unit, then you see the progress, especially if you accomplish that as a young unit. Because I also heard that, remember while we was in school, our other defensive coordinator, Coach Brown, coached the Little League team. These are some of those kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
These are some of those kids.
Makes sense of why they're where they're at, man. These kids are good. These kids are ballers. Also, man, I see a lot of these kids who are Power Jacket. They're Power Jacket members. They're part of the club. They're part of the fraternity, meaning that
you have to put in that work.
You got to put in that work over the summer. If you are not with us over the summer, that is not something that's just given to anybody. It doesn't matter how good you are or whatever it may be. You got to be here. And I'm also saying that a lot of these guys have really good GPAs too, man.
Yeah,
it's not just on the field.
That's important because that is where athletes, you know, tend to slide off a little bit.
Hey, listen, I tell you, Clinton better get on these kickoffs. Otherwise, this is going to be a long night for this kickoff team.
Yeah, special teams is important. It's always important.
Hey, it's 3 phases to the game: offense, defense, and special teams. You cannot give up on special
can't
teams.
underestimate it.
Can't give up on special teams. Can't. There's actually a stat, man. I remember I was in college. My college coach, he used to harp on it, and we used to block a lot of punts. And the stat was that if you blocked one punt in a game, you have a 56% chance of winning that football game. And if you block 2, it goes up to like 94%.
That's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Let's start with this defense on the Cardinals. What is that, 30?
Yep, looks like the Cardinals 30. Looks like it's a run up the middle, about a 2-yard gain.
Nice punishing by what? Number 88.
Harold Safek. I'm going to get that right by the end of the night, Harold. You know what? Maybe, Harold, we got to find a nickname for this kid. We got the Terminator.
That
might be it.
Because he's everywhere. I love it. He's everywhere. The Terminator.
Yeah, the Terminator.
So we have Slick Vic and the Terminator.
Slick Vic and the Terminator.
We have 2 nicknames, man. We got to get those out, man. Slick Vic and the Terminator, because he finds it. And I watched this kid get tackles for losses, sacks, fumbles. He's crazy.
All right, about time Clinton switched it up as far as offensive sets goes. Looks like they got 2 receivers out there now. They're going to pass. Oh, we got timeout on the field.
Seemed like those boys was coming.
Yeah, that was a good time. That was a good time to call a timeout. Looked like there was a little confusion on the Clinton side. I'm really glad to see that they finally switched up their offensive set because, man, that 2 fullback, 1 running back set.
Nobody has ran on the Yellowjackets.
Yeah, we're gonna.
The Yellowjackets defense is swarming. Yeah. They're physical, led by number 88.
Yeah.
And he's punishing at the ball, and they're just a punishing unit. I've watched these guys play other than tonight, and I can honestly say they definitely bring it.
Yeah. Definitely bring it. Want to always give a shout out to our assistant coaches out there as well. I see the managers out there as well. Don't forget, this is all a football team, and everybody is just as important as everybody else.
It's family, man.
It's a family.
Look at us, definitely. 10 years later.
Look at us out here. Want to give a shout out to the water girls and water boys, and making sure that the fellas stay hydrated. Yeah. It's a warm night for late in October too.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a great night for football. Great night for football.
I wish we had it this good in October.
Oh man! Shout out to all the pink that you see. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and looks like Clinton dropped back. Oh, interception!
Nice interception.
Number 4, interception by number 4. KD Williams. Yes, with the interception. Good job. Looked like that quarterback threw it in a triple coverage as well. That is
That wasn't a good read, but you have to capitalize on that.
Hey, got to capitalize on that now. And again, that quick change, sudden change, let's go for it. Let's take a shot. Let's go deep.
That's another senior on the board, by the way.
Another senior on the board. It's senior night. Hey, we getting them all in.
Show out. That's how you're supposed to do it.
That's how you're supposed to.
But the thing is that they don't do this just this night. They have done it the entire season.
Yeah, yeah.
So you have to give it up to this class of kids.
So is it really that surprising, then?
Nah.
It's really not that surprising.
It's not. Maybe if this is your first time tuning in.
Maybe if this is your first time tuning in, then I'm telling you, you're in for a treat. We got the Terminator with the catch. Looks like, taken down by 2. I tell you what, I have not seen that guy get tackled by the first person since I've started watching.
No,
that man
can't. It's punishing.
Yeah, so great out route, number 88. Great throw by Mr. Vick. Moving the change, moving the sticks. Gotta love to see it. Love to see it. I'm kind of excited too, man. If we do, start, making a kind of spreading this score out a little bit. Let's see some of those younger guys. Let's see what the future holds for center football. We got a lot of seniors out here.
That's always important.
Let's see the growth and development of those young guys. Got Vic on the drop back. Looks like he is going deep. Oh, another tipped ball, number 10. Tell you what, that's number 10's second tipped ball. Looks like he's a pretty decent player out there for Clinton.
Yeah, it seemed like he came to play regardless of senior night.
Yeah.
Because you have to come to play regardless of what they have you scheduled. Because I remember our senior year, they scheduled us for 2 homecomings back to back.
And we disrupted both of them.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
We wanted to be on that schedule for homecoming and senior night.
Man, yeah, because we knew a lot of people didn't know what we had.
Yeah.
So we was definitely not the same center from 2 years before.
Definitely not. I'll say, and again, we'll get into this a little later in the game, but me and Keith in that 2011 class, changing of the guard. Look at number 8, Ja'Cory Love. He
cutting
is
through the tackle.
Just
staying with it, patience.
Great running back. It is.
It
really is.
I'm interested to see what their career stats will look like, what their career stats are going to say
Another
for
chain
these
mover,
seniors.
too. All right, looks like we are in spread. We got doubles formation out there. Big drops back. Quick throw to number 3. One of the top receivers. Looks like another touchdown. Mr. Joseph Vick to number 3. Armand Russell. Another touchdown.
Mr. Russell, he loves that end zone.
I
think they actually did the hook and ladder with him last week.
I saw that. That was a beautiful play.
He never caught that. That also shows the development of DeLong, because he would have never caught that with us.
That wouldn't even have been in the playbook.
Yeah, he wouldn't even thought about it. But the fact that, he trusts his guys out there, like to accomplish that play, because the hook and ladder can't be a big gamble.
No, I mean, first off, you got to practice that thing,
The timing between the quarterback, the receiver to the pitch man.
Field goal good by number 88, none other than the Terminator, guys. That's like I said, that's how we're going to call him tonight.
Man, no, for sure. He's definitely, because he does it all.
I tell you what, when you're out there and you're an offensive play caller, you really feel like the whole playbook is open right now. You really do. It feels like it's nothing that you can't accomplish, especially with that quarterback,
No, for sure. I haven't seen a better quarterback at center since Amon, honestly. Amon was a great quarterback.
I'd have to agree with that. I'd have to agree. We got some great quarterbacks, and I'm really enjoying seeing these guys play. Really enjoying seeing these guys play, and we're gonna hear that band all night. Even looks like the band even got some new swag too. They wasn't wearing these uniforms.
Nah, not at all.
Look at the band out there.
Not at all. We had a few brothers on the football team that played.
Yeah, we did. I tried to play band a little bit in middle school. I gave it up, man.
Thank God they never made me play band.
It wasn't me. It wasn't for me.
Here we go, kickoff.
All right, let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can recover another one. Oh, they fell. Number 11 falls on it again at the Clinton 30-yard line.
I think it might be best for them because they want to hit. They want to hit.
Definitely.
They want to hit. And if you haven't been in that weight room, like we said, we don't know how other programs operate, but if you haven't been in that weight room and the other team has, it is punishing.
Yeah. Definitely.
So we got here the Clinton coach talking to his unit, trying to get his boys together, see if they can rally up something against this center Yellowjacket defense.
You do not want to lose your team right now if you're Clinton. You want to.
Not in the first quarter. Yeah, not. You wouldn't want to do that.
You want to make sure that their heads are still in the game. It's it's 21-0. It's still pretty relatively in the middle of the first quarter. You don't want to lose your guys before this game's over.
Number 80, number 56.
56, 31 combined on the tackle. Looks like we got number
Devin Frazier. That's actually another senior on the board.
Is
that a tackle for a loss?
Number 60 out there.
Was that a tackle for a loss?
Looks like it may have been, yeah.
Because that's important as him playing the inside lineman.
Yeah.
To be physical at the point of attack, to push the line back, and that's why TFLs are so hard to get.
Yeah, and it does not matter how good your skill players are. If you don't have a good offensive and defense, the game is won in the trenches.
For sure.
All right, those guys do not get enough love. And glad to see number 60 out there. He's a freshman. I know it's senior night, but number 60 was in on that play as well.
Yes, he was.
Another good stop on second down. Looks like another tackle for a loss.
Small gain, if that. We don't. Gotta see where the sticks go, but small gain, if that. They're not going to be able to run on them tonight.
They're not going to be able to run on us. I would want to spread this team out. I would try some hooking ladders, some trick plays, some reverses, some whatever.
But they're true. But center is so true to who they are that you'll have to do it all night, and that's what I love about the unit. Because when I was there last week against Pleasant Hill, I told those guys you have to stay true and stay true to your fundamentals and who you are, and that's really important.
Yeah, fundamentals, man. It's all about it. I want to see if they want to try and get number 4 the ball here. Oh, looks like they tried to run a throwback screen to number 25.
Biggest gain
of the night. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Looks like they completed on 3rd and 11. Now, I will say, probably possibly should have seen that coming. But I guarantee you what, it won't happen again. I guarantee you.
Hey, that's simple, but it's still a long game,
Still
everybody's entitled to at least one.
Good play call.
Yes, it was.
We'll rally. It's all right. Still on their side of the 50. 5 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first quarter. CHS is up 21-0 on Clinton. It is 1st and 10. Clinton has the ball. And honestly, guys, it looks like they're going to continue to try and run the ball up the middle.
It's not happening.
And it is being stuffed.
It is stuffed. We love that once again by 56. Mr. Frazier putting in those TFLs today, adding up them tallies.
Yeah. Mr. Frazier and Mr. Moore on the combined tackle again. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if I see Mr. Frazier, Mr. 56 out there on the left side of the field, left side of the field, I don't know if I'm running in his side of the ball too many times.
Not exactly, because he's so long. The power run really does. Because we're about the same height, and having that length at the power run makes it so easy to stop.
It's so vital. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know where I can run the ball on this.
No,
defense.
You can't.
This defense is great. And
you got 88 at the backside at linebacker.
We've already seen when they throw it, it's 56 again on the tackle. If we're gonna talk about him all night, this kid is good.
Ball carrier number 17, Cameron Mertz. Tackle number
Looks like we
56,
got
Devin Frazier.
3rd down here coming.
No gain on the play.
What is it, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10?
3rd and 9, 3rd and 10. Coach DeLong out there doing his best job he can. Man, we were walking in and I was saying, this might be his best team yet. This really might be his best team. Now, is it his favorite? I'd like to argue that one. I think 2011 might have.
Of course
I
you
think
would.
they might have a little special place in his heart, But this.
Oh yeah,
might
we
be
was this
his
first.
best
We was
team,
this first round. Nice.
Oh. Who was
it
that?
looked like almost like an interception by. Is that another senior?
Number 4.
Yes, KD.
Yeah, KD out there again. Broke on the ball really well. Actually looked like the receiver on that play.
Honestly, and they're going to take advantage of those opportunities. Just you can't throw them without throwing some, putting some oomph behind it, because those soft passes they'll get picked
up
every time.
Every single time. Yep, every single time. A lot of these DBs, they play both ways. They play receiver too, so you don't throw that ball up. We're gonna catch that thing if you just throw it up in the air.
They're going for it on 4th.
Got to. It's 21-0. Oh no, it's punt. Yep, punting it.
There we go.
I was gonna say, pick it up, make a play with it possibly. KD Williams on the return.
Nice run, KD. Nice run. Now block.
Good job, no blocking the back. Looks like he might take this the distance, guys. And he could
Take
go
it.
all the way.
Let's
KD
go.
Williams, great job on the punt touchdown.
Great blocking.
Uh-oh. Is he holding that hamstring? Uh-oh. KD looks like was he faking?
Oh,
Was he faking it?
Look, that shows you the character of these
KD,
guys,
yeah.
man. The character of these guys,
Yeah.
man. These kids are having fun.
Hey, and that's a reflection of DeLong, too. DeLong is a jokester. He wants to have fun. He wants you to enjoy
Regardless
it.
of how much he yells at you, he
Yeah.
do want you to have
Right.
fun.
Hey, as much as he yells, he smiles just as much. So
Double F, focus and fun. Like
Focus
I don't
and
know,
fun.
I don't know how, but DeLong is definitely, he's definitely one of those coaches that wants you to just, remain focused though, regardless of the score.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Now, I will say, I expected Center to come out here and win, but I don't know if I expected 28-0 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. These guys are locked in.
They are. You know what I'm interested to see? What's up with the playoffs?
Yeah.
I'm interested because I think the furthest Center has gotten was with the Rashad White class, and that's the loss to Maryville, if I'm not mistaken, in the second round of the playoffs.
I mean, we made it to the second round too, man.
No, then that was then they made it to the semi-conference final. It was like the one right before the conference finals.
The district finals. I don't think it was conference finals. I think they won the conference that year. I don't know. I'm sure we can get somebody to look that up for us to verify it.
But yeah, I think
I remember taking that trip out to Hannibal, Missouri. It was cold, wet.
It's such a good night to play football. It's such a good time to play football, but this weather is crazy right now. It will get cold.
It's gonna get cold here quickly. Maybe not next week, but hopefully, the deeper into the season we go, who knows? Hey, I'd love to see them get as far as they can. Get to Columbia, Missouri. I think that's Columbia's or it's either Columbia or Springfield where the state game is now.
I thought it was always in Columbia.
No, so it used to actually be at the Rams facility over in St. Louis. They used to play in the Dome, on Thanksgiving weekend.
Hopefully we get to find out.
Hey, hopefully we get to find out. We'll be in Springfield or Columbia, one of the two.
Yeah, pack your bags. They're going to try to make a return. All right, they are ready to hit. They are punishing.
And if you're Clinton, you just want to see your guys play hard. You understand that you might be a little overmatched tonight. Center is a Class 4 school. Clinton is Class 3. So you're already kind of working with that. You want to see your guys come out and play hard.
I mean, even when we faced adversity like that, we came out and played.
Yeah, definitely always played hard.
Now, I was a transfer student, so I don't understand how these classes necessarily work.
So
you explain that for the people that may not know.
So the classes in Missouri, they go from 1A all the way up to 6A. Okay. And it's based on how big your school is. So we're Class 4, relatively big, but not, super big or anything like that. Clinton is Class 3, so they're a little bit smaller than us. Now, Clinton used to be in our conference. But I think, just size of the school.
With enrollment, because Clinton is a small town just in south of Missouri. Or south of Kansas City.
Oh, looks like there was a chance for number 4 to get the ball. And
incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass. You don't want to see that with your best player. You want to see him catch that ball and try and make a play. Get something going. Definitely want to try and get the ball in his hands up. Definitely good job by the corner, too, attacking that ball. You never know. Hey, the refs might make a mistake. Even though it's a forward pass, they might think it's a backwards pass. Pick that thing up and go. Scoop and score. Really impressed with these guys tonight. Really impressed.
All right, we got Clinton coming out the huddle. Let's see what they'll try. I assume they'll spread it. Look like we got a spread.
2nd and 10 again on the Clinton 31-yard line. Another pass. Oh, hey, those tips. I'm telling you, tips and overthrows, that's when the defense really starts to salivate, man.
Look, that's a good way to keep your hands up because I lived off the tips when I was playing defensive, when I played defensive line. And, yeah, those tips are important, especially when you got a team that's focusing on a key receiver because they're going to try to throw quick passes, and you're definitely not going to get the sack. So you have to play it like – now it does suck it when it's cold.
Yeah.
But this is perfect weather. You can tip those down all day.
Yeah, You see the coaches out there with their sleeves off.
Yeah, definitely got to live off those tips as a defensive lineman. Nice physicality on the end by number 60.
Again, hey, I know it's senior night, but
he's a freshman putting in that force.
Freshman out there. Hopefully we can develop this kid into a really good player.
By trusting McCray, I mean, if he stays with the Yellow Jacket program, you know we're big on development. So he'll definitely if he puts in the work, he'll get it done. Him and number 75.
Not sure if that's the play call I would have called on third down. They're now looking at a punt situation. It is 4th and long.
Nice effort.
And it looks like they got this one out of bounds. They do not want to get the ball into KD's hands.
Nah, KD's definitely looking to return one.
Definitely. I mean, he's already got one tonight. He's probably trying to get
And
two.
it's still early. I definitely would. I definitely will be trying to put another one on that senior night stat sheet, plus career stats, you know.
Definitely.
Because some of these guys, looking at their career stats, they could end up in the Hall of Fame.
They could. And we've got a young Hall of Fame, so I mean we're looking to put some people in there. Hopefully a few of those other players can get in there as well from a couple past years. I know you mentioned Rashad White. I'm sure he's in line to be in there in a few years.
Even you and Dalton Presley.
Hey, I don't want to speak on it too soon, but hopefully definitely Dalton Presley will get in. And hopefully I can get in there along with him. Definitely.
Because being in the Hall of Fame is also a test for what you've done for the school. Because what I realized, as a transfer student, I didn't really understand it, but seeing everything you guys did for the school, the weapon you were for the school, it's a different appreciation as you get older.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, a little later in the game, we'll talk about some of the accolades we've both accomplished. Looks like Joseph Vick out for the deep ball to number. And that would have been a walk-in touchdown.
He knows. He's Neff. He knows. Jeff knows.
Jeff Stozier. Oh, got to come down with that.
Jeff know that was easy money.
Yeah.
These receivers are really good, and he knows he just left one on the table, but he'll definitely do it again, and you'll pay for it.
Hey, but again, I love DeLong. He's probably telling him next play. It's all right. That play's happened. Can you do anything about it? No. Next play. Move to the next play. Those plays will be there. We'll make those plays.
And that was a great read by the quarterback to just have the arm.
Yeah. And you see that arm talent out there too. Man, this kid, he's even better at basketball. I haven't seen him play basketball, but remember, we got the Terminator out there, and again, as you can see, not
hard
getting
to tackle
by the first guy on the
hard
field.
to tackle, still fighting for this extra yard.
Yeah, we call those ankle biters, where people just dive at your ankles, they dive at your legs.
He brushes those off though, and he plays low with his pads though.
Does.
I watch him lower it on a few people, and he plays low with his pads.
Looks like he's actually at running back. We got Jacory Love, the running back. He is at receiver right now. We like to call him Baby Juice, his older brother. His nickname is Juice, so that's Baby Juice out there. Looks like a throwback to number 3.
Let's go. Amon Russell's racking in those yards today.
One of the best receivers in the city, too. One of the best receivers. I think we got one of the best receivers, running back.
Best offense, honestly.
I think this offense can compete.
Cardinals. Pass play is good for another Yellow Jacket. First down.
Gotcha. All right, yeah. I think we got one of the better offenses in the city, man. Maybe in the state, definitely. For sure. Definitely want to get a shout out to our fans out there as well tonight. Number 8, Jacory Love on the handoff to the left. Looks like he might be able to break it again. Can he go the distance? Oh.
Nice effort by number 36 on Clinton.
Should have cut up to the middle of the field. That's the only thing that I see. And he's a young guy, I think his vision, he can get a little better vision.
He was there, but number 36 was on the tail end of that. He was putting in max effort. He didn't give up on the play, regardless of the score. You gotta pay attention to that, regardless of the score, of the ones that keep giving effort.
Yeah.
But that was definitely a great run.
Definitely.
Number 8 is a fast running back, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm nitpicking out here, I'm nitpicking out here, man. That's a 40-yard gain. Looks like we're getting the ball in number 2's hand. Make up for that possible drop pass. Oh, that was a tough run. That was a tough, hard run for about a gain of 4 yards. And that is the end of the first quarter. It is Center High School 28 to Clinton Cardinals 0.
Wonderful quarter by the Yellow Jackets.
You can't script it any better. Can't script any better. 28-0. I don't think Clinton's got on their side of the 50.
28, Clinton 0.
No matter what your goals are, the Sports Medicine Center at Children's Mercy is here to provide comprehensive 360-degree care for student athletes. It's not just about the next goal or the one after that. It's about supporting a lifetime of sport and helping every student athlete play healthy.
All right, and we are back in action. We got the Center High School Yellow Jackets against the Clinton Cardinals. And Keith, what are your your initial thoughts on that first quarter?
Okay, we're gonna have
The first quarter is definitely been very dominant by the Yellow Jackets. From the seniors are showing out tonight.
Got a quick wave with the fans on the camera. Good to see them out tonight.
Loves to see that booster club members, you know what I'm saying, putting in to make all these things happen for the Yellow Jackets.
They're just as important as anybody else out there.
Okay. But, yeah, I love to see this offense, man. This high-powered offense is
We're clicking.
Nice jump ball.
Number 17. Oh. Looks like he didn't get his footing just right.
Yeah, it is. One thing a lot of people don't understand, though, it's hard to find that ball when it's dark outside.
Yeah, it is. Especially
like
especially
the sun in your eyes is hard, but just seeing, like, trying to find the ball come down from a dark sky is definitely tough, and you got to amend it to the pros.
And he's looking into those lights too, man. Those lights are bright. Looks like we're in a power run formation here. I guarantee you're going to hand this thing off into right up the middle. That's a DeLong staple right there. Oh, play action. Got me. It looks like we had number 3.
There we go.
Good job.
He had many options. He could have threw it to anybody. There. Good job, Jeff Stozier.
Another senior.
Seniors putting them up tonight. You know they came to put up the points.
Good to see him get a touchdown too to make up for that drop pass, that long pass completion he could have had too.
Nice one to not put that on the board. Nice throw by Vic.
Another touchdown.
Another touchdown pass. I'm telling you, I'm interested to see what his numbers are gonna look like when he's done.
Man, this kid's amazing. He's really good. And I'm happy for DeLong because you don't always get quarterbacks like this. You know what I mean? Not speaking just for center, but just citywide.
Or more so, I'm happy for DeLong is the fact that he, like I said, he opened up his playbook.
Yeah.
Because he ran a lot with us, 80% of the time.
Shoot, 98%.
Yeah, like so it's like to see him really have this weapon and him to utilize it, and him to still have the run game and still utilize it.
Yeah.
It's just like I said, it's to show their growth as a program, and great many things for center to come, and it's just wonderful to watch, especially as a person that put on these jerseys.
Yeah.
Well, not these jerseys, but.
And I guarantee you, if I know DeLong like I know DeLong, he does not let these boys
get ahead of themselves. Not at all.
He is not.
He's going to nip that in the bud. He's going to talk to him at halftime to stay focused.
He's not gloating. He's not. Guys, we just got another special guest in the studio. I can't wait to bring this guy on. He's going to talk a little bit about his career at center and some of the things he's done. And he is a ball of joy too. All right, if we haven't kept you all entertained, this guy will definitely get you entertained. But we got number 88 coming to kick it off again. All right, the Terminator with another kick. Looks like we're going to get a return this time. Number 17. Oh.
Nice return by Clinton.
By number 17,
looks like to the Clintons, what's that, 28?
Yeah.
Correction number 53, Chris Bailey.
Yeah, so for those of you all that don't know, we got Mr. OJ Haniel, we'll refer to him right now, in the studio. Some of y'all might know him as O-Jack or Boma or whatever you want to call him, but he is in the studio with us, and I can't wait to put the headset on this guy. I'm sure he's got some long stories that you all are going to love to hear.
Yes, definitely. Bama was here, man. He played guard.
He played center.
Guard. One of the fastest big men I've ever watched, man. Quick between the lines.
This dude would outrun me for tackle sometimes. Another shot of our band. Love hearing our band play every Friday. Look at them getting, as the young ones call it, getting sturdy.
Get sturdy.
Get sturdy.
You ain't that old, AT. You said getting sturdy.
Getting sturdy.
Wow.
Looks like a rough spot. I don't know if they got a yard. I'm going to be honest with you, refs. I think that might have.
It's a graceful yard. We're going to give it to him and strap up and play the next day.
35-0. You got to give him something. All right, looks like we got a power run to the left with the quarterback. And I tell you what, if I'm Clinton, I'm careful with running my quarterback.
I think they might have, like,
I do not want to get that guy hurt.
I'll be surprised if they even have 20 yards rushing.
Total.
Yeah, total 20 offensive yards, 20. So.
But these are one of those games, if you're Clinton, these are one of those games that drive your offseason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you definitely have those games that'll put that fire under your belt in the offseason.
Yeah, this will push you.
Cause you want like, I remember me as a transfer student coming in, the win to Sedalia was one of the
man.
I didn't understand it, but I knew it was big for the program.
That was huge.
Because it seems like this program we were on the up and up, and that win over Sedalia was big because a lot of people looked over us.
Well, one, that win helped us seal the conference. And then the years before that, they were beating us 40-0, 50-0, like crushing us, you know. And it was, I think the better thing about it was too is that they still had some of those guys from those teams on that team that we played against.
The younger guys.
That quarterback, he was on those teams. He was really good player. Like I said, yeah, man, we'll keep talking about this center team right now, but in the second half, we're going to get into some stories, definitely. Definitely. Looks like it is fourth down, fourth and about 7. Do you punt this ball here? You got to. You got to punt.
I mean,
it's 35-0. I understand.
4th and 7, you're not going to get it, so yeah, you have to punt. You have to punt. Or you just you might as well give center another score at this point.
Yeah, you're right.
At least make them work for it.
Oh, 19 was close. Another senior.
That punt went nowhere.
Punt goes out of bounds. Yellowjackets with the ball, 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
All right, and we got Mr. Vick coming out again for another offensive series with this almost unstoppable tonight.
It is.
This center, this kid. I mean, Bowman, you coach some of these guys in middle school, so.
You coach Joseph Vick? Okay, we definitely going to hear from that.
Joseph's been a stand-up athlete, student, young man since he was born. He's got a good head on his shoulders, and he's turned into a better football player for sure.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, I haven't seen him play any basketball, but I hear as we say that he throws an interception. Looks like this might go. Is he gonna catch him? I think he just wanted a tackle on the stat sheet.
Absolutely.
I think he just might have wanted a tackle on the stat sheet. Get a little adversity. I will say, throwing the out route that far away from your players, that takes a strong arm, and you typically don't want your quarterback doing. There's a few things with playing quarterback that you do not want your quarterback doing. That's one of those things. Throwing the out route on the other hash. That's one of those things, throwing across the body, things like that. Things that we see, Mr. Mahomes and Red do.
As because we all have been here at a young age, we underestimate how the strength it really takes to do some of these things.
Yeah.
That looks easy to the higher ups, to the college athletes, the pros, and that out route on the other hash is definitely it's tough. It's tough to be accurate on there, and it has to have some heat on it.
I tell you what, though, a little bit of adversity for the defense.
No, for sure.
Down in their red zone, down within the 10-yard line. Like, let's see if our defense can step up.
Because as a defense, you want to keep that goose egg. You want to keep that goose egg.
Let's keep that goose egg on the board. We want to shut them out. Looks like we got to
play
roll
action
out to the right. And good job. Good play. Who was that? That is number 4, Mr. KD Williams.
Again.
Hey, and he just put the seatbelt on him. He is strapped. He is locked in.
Because one thing you love about that is that he was able to attack at the point of contact.
Yeah.
Some of these younger kids, they jump high, but they don't understand the small intangibles.
Yeah, and especially down there at corner, that's you're on an island. When that ball's in the air, your eyes get big, and some people fold. So really, really great to see him do well there. Good tackle on the play. That is number 31, Mr. Montrell Moore, sophomore for the Center Yellowjackets. Another one of those players that.
And they tried to trick him, and he stayed home.
Yeah, definitely stay home. Another one of those players that's looking like he's going to develop into a great young player, man. I'm excited for this team.
Let's see what the Yellowjackets got.
We are 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter, and CHS is up 35-0. And this is third down. This is the big down. I would assume this is 2-down territory if I'm Clinton. I want to score a touchdown. I don't want to kick a field goal.
So we also, but you know how important it is for senior night as the young Bulls. I love to see the young Bulls play hard. Number 75, Mr. Mohammed, he's definitely out there. Ooh, as another incompletion goes, he's definitely out there putting in work. And then also number 60, the freshman, is still out there putting in that work too.
I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Because you also want to send your seniors off happy. Because you know what I'm saying. You don't want them to send them off sad. And it's not surreal for the younger guys yet, but you always respect the younger guy that plays hard. Because even Malik Collins played with us.
Yeah.
And when he played hard, we loved it. You know what I'm saying. We loved every bit of it. We loved every minute of it.
Yeah. Definitely enjoyed it. Got a nice shot of our cheerleaders on the sidelines. Love to see them doing what they're doing. Cheerleading team has definitely grown since we've been here as well. Oh,
that's mental.
So we actually had a chance to get back. Looks like it's false start or offsides, excuse me, on the defense. If nobody on the offensive side, if they don't move and our defense gets back and we don't touch anybody, that's not a penalty.
Yeah, for surely, but
they definitely
it's the flinch that does. I think it's like in fragment or something like that. It's almost like encroachment, I think.
Well, encroachment, you got to touch them. As long as you don't touch them, you can get in that neutral zone and then come back out.
Okay.
Yeah. But when you wait and things like then that's when they call it. But if they would have immediately went back
but it also shows the knowledge as an offensive lineman, because now you have to have that knowledge to where if he jumps, just jump and show that he caused you to jump. Now it's 5 your way. So it also shows that knowledge.
It looks like we are in the spread formation for Clinton on the 2-yard line. It is 4th down. Let's see if we can. It looks like they're going to number 4 again. Oh, interception.
He doesn't want to stop. I know KD wants to
gonna,
bring it out. I know KD wants to bring it out.
I think DeLong's going to be hit or miss on if he wanted him to do that or not, But I did see him. He looked first.
He thought about it. He thought about it.
He did. He thought about it. He took his time and he said, you know what, I'm going to go. You know what? I can't blame him. I've done the same thing.
Say your night, man. Enjoy it, young bull. Enjoy it. It's the last night, man. It's the last night for you.
Hey, it's senior night, DeLong. You can't say nothing to me. This is my night. This is my night, DeLong.
And I brought it out to the 20, man. I brought it out to the
1 yard from
it's
where
a touchback.
Yeah, it's 1 yard from where we'd have been, man. Why not? Joseph Vick out there again. I'm telling you, I'd love to take another shot. Let's make this thing. Let's get this thing up to 48 before halftime. Ja'Cory Love on the head off, and you know what? This kid might be a little. He's not as big as the Terminator and maybe other running backs that have come through center. But this kid's got some strength as well.
Nah, he does.
This
He does.
kid
He got that juice. That's why you think they call him Juice. He got that juice, and he puts in a lot of workouts with his father. You know what I'm saying? During the off season, and they work out real passionate and real serious together. Like, I know his dad is down there with him.
Big shout out to Father Juice.
Yeah, Father Juice is out there loving every minute of it.
Yeah, definitely. Great dad, great man. Does a really good hype up with the kids before the game. Got another carry by.
Nice
look at
carry.
that. Look, that's what I'm saying. Look at that. Just carrying guys out there. Shifty, elusive, and he will run you over if you don't pay attention. Yeah, he'll also take it 70 too. He's got it all. He's got the full package.
I love to see it once he gets that college program under him. I love to watch his future. Did they give him forward progress?
Yes. Yep. Looks like we got forward progress. And again, this offensive line is holding up. I haven't seen too much pressure at all. It looks like we got another quarterback in right there. I don't think we've got the backups in already.
Pass is incomplete. The intended receiver number 17, Jamerl Mack.
Let's see what we got here.
Nope, looks like Vic is out there. Maybe it was just for a one-play thing. Maybe his helmet came off. I didn't see. You do have to come out for a play if your helmet comes off.
2nd and 10 for the Yellowjackets.
Which is a new rule I kind of don't understand because sometimes it just comes off.
Put the helmet back on. We're playing again,
Nice trick play.
Play to the Terminator. Can he take it?
Is he taking it? Look at the wheels. Look at the wheels. Look at the wheels.
This kid is amazing.
Look at the wheels. I love to see it.
Listen, I don't have favorites on the team, but if I did, this kid's gonna be in there.
He's my favorite on the defensive end. I'm gonna say it because I love to watch him at the linebacker position.
Big,
Get his
fast,
tackles.
He's physical.
He's punishing.
And he kicks the ball. That is Harold. Yes. That is Harold Saffick. Yeah, he is really good. He is a really good player. And probably the highest GPA on the team, 3.9.
3.9.
This kid, he's
that's understanding what you need. That's understanding the assignment. You know what I'm saying? And getting it done. Yeah. Because he's definitely with that GPA. With that GPA and his athleticism, nothing can really tell him.
It's giving student athlete.
Yes. So what we got here, the cheerleaders putting in their work. Do you know?
Pom-poms, okay, I see cheerleaders.
Do you actually know they have like a dance battle versus the other cheerleading squads?
No way.
I swear, it caught my attention one time when I was down there. I start hearing the crowd fuss, but it wasn't about the game. I said, what's all this noise going on? And they're like, bring it on, like you do y'all flips, we do our flips. I was like, okay, then they pulling out their phones. I'm like, they probably be on Twitter going back and forth. I'm like, I love it. I love it. I love the energy and the spirit of just good. Understand having good pride in your school. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody having fun and
we're
good
competitive
sportsmanship.
all around. Competitiveness all around.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
I love to see a little friendly competition.
Yeah. If I know Coach DeLong like I know Coach DeLong, though, I think we're gonna start slowing down here a little bit on the scoring. We don't want to humiliate anybody. That's not Coach DeLong's ways.
No, it's not, and it gives the young guys a chance, to get their feet wet because their time is coming, especially a lot of those juniors and a lot of those sophomores because they're replacing a lot of seniors.
Yeah, they got. I'm looking at this roster. I had no idea they had this many seniors on this roster.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to.
That shows you, but still, as a unit, they play. They play like it. They play like they all been together.
Yeah. Another shout out to the fans here, former teachers in the stands. Good to see them.
Always showing up.
Night.
I always love to show up to a good Sunday, a good Friday night game.
And I tell you what, something that I don't think gets talked about enough. I think we've got one of the best backdrops as far as like on the field. Yeah. Seeing just into the sky and. These Friday night lights are beautiful. We got a nice, you look back at the school, and I love our stadium too, man. I love it. I really do enjoy it. And it's great to see that, the fruits of our labor, as far as, I say the fruits of DeLong's labor, that
honestly,
is getting this program where it is, man. This is great.
About 30 seconds.
Oh.
Get ready to go into the half.
Tell you
Another
what.
incomplete pass.
If I was paying attention, that could have been a pick six.
That definitely
could have been a pick six. Not that he wasn't paying attention, but I don't think he expected that ball to come up on him as fast as it did.
Defense on the play by Diamond Masterson to center. 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals.
All right, looks like we got 2nd and 10 on the Cardinal 30-yard line. I don't think they've made it past the 50-yard line all game.
Except for the muff punt. Or the interception.
The interception. You are correct. You are correct. You are correct.
That's the only way that they got it on the other side. But it's a tough night. I mean,
but Vic just wanted a tackle on the stat sheet.
Look at 60
complain.
again, being physical on the inside.
That was a tough hit.
And sometimes you don't, as a defensive lineman, you don't make the tackle, you make the play.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
like stopping, like
definitely understand that.
me as a defensive lineman, like you be aggressive at certain points of contact, which caused the play to bounce and cause your brothers to rally. You made that play regardless who made that tackle, and that's important as an interior lineman.
If you can shut that hole down,
make a little noise, make a little helmet pops.
Yeah, that's a win.
Snapbacks, you know, driving back, just being a menace down there. Look at them. Look at them young boys ready to go.
Looks like we do have a few reserves out there on the defensive side, and they are still rallying to the ball. There's number 31 again. There's Mr. Montrell Moore, and again, he's a sophomore. He's running to the ball. He's going to be a good player for us. It looks like he's got some good size on him, too.
To read it out of safety. Safety, I wish I was fast enough. I would have tried you for your safety spot, man. I wish I was fast enough, man. I wasn't fast enough, man. Cause safety's such a fun position. It's a difficult position, but such a fun position, especially if you're a physical safety.
Listen, I absolutely love playing safety. A lot of people don't know my junior year, I was actually all-state safety my junior and senior year, actually. I was 2nd in Missouri in interceptions my junior year.
Okay, that's wonderful.
And my coach, Coach Brown, he was our D coordinator then. He told me for every interception that I got, he'd buy me lunch, and I made sure that he stuck true to that. he bought me 11 lunches within that football season.
Okay, little incentive.
At the 46-yard line.
Little incentive.
Is there a point where you?
That's cool though, but definitely, Coach Brown was definitely a good defensive coordinator, good defensive coach. He was also a part of this. There's been a lot of coaches been a part of this coaching staff that's been good to us.
Oh yeah, we definitely got to talk about some of our favorite coaches that have come through center. Definitely talk about
Coach Strong.
Coach Strong. How can we forget Coach Esto? But can we really talk about one of the unsung heroes of the coaching tree?
Run to the left.
Coach Portanova, man. We got to talk about Port a little bit.
I'm confusing where the ball.
Another run to the left for Ja'Cory Love, 12-yard gain. You know, or actually number 5 out there, Mr. Damon Masterson, another senior.
Another senior. They spreading that senior love right there.
Got to get your guys involved. Senior night. Want your guys to touch the ball. Want your guys to enjoy the night.
And that's how they've been getting through the seasons, though. So it's not just a senior night thing for them. It's not a senior night script. That's how they've been getting through the season, spreading the love. Because if you look on their stat sheets online, they definitely are spreading the love amongst these athletes. You got KD out there.
Oh, what's the penalty for?
I don't think KD checked in the way he's supposed to line up.
Was he set? Maybe he wasn't set long enough.
As KD exit the field.
Oh my heavens.
Or did we have 12 guys out there? Might have been a lot of guys out there.
Yeah, I don't know if he got his man he was supposed to sub in for. Yeah, KD was supposed to sub in for Masterson. KD was supposed to sub in for Masterson.
Those mental errors. Even though we're up 42-0, DeLong is still going to coach. He's still going to coach these guys.
Please join the band at the far side of the track at this time. Thank you.
That's about, 5 seconds until halftime?
Ball carrier for center, number 6, Jalen Frazier. Tackled by number 30, Will Golder for the Cardinals.
Oh, that little perky part.
Gaining 3 in the play, 2nd and 12 for the Yellow Jackets.
Here we go with the Yellow Jackets starting on the spread offense. Another inside run out the spread. It's Juice for a small gain. Oh, my correction. We still have 3 minutes left.
Carrier number 6, Jalen Frazier. Tackled by number 36, Tristan Switzer. Gaining 3 in the play, 3rd and 9 for center.
We got center once again out in the spread. Pass to Mr. Russell as he makes a cut, makes a move, and touchdown again by another. Hey, he's gonna be nice when he moves forward. Mr. Russell is definitely gonna be nice when he moves forward. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Another touchdown.
We have 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the second. Score is 42 to center. Clinton 0. Mr. Do-It-All is doing it again with another field goal kick.
The Terminator. See the bands out there ready to go for halftime. Excited to see that halftime show. Maybe go grab some nachos or a hot dog or something like that, you know?
I think I may go down there and grab one.
Hey.
Do they still do the turkey leg?
They did turkey legs?
Yeah, you know.
What? What?
Yeah, it was a yeah, it was a.
I had no idea they did
turkey on the turkey legs, man. They had a chicken sandwich as well. Yeah. Food always brings people together, man.
Food definitely brings people together, man. Talking about those turkey legs, man. Thanksgiving is coming right around the corner. Mac and cheese, yams.
Hold on, I remember at one point in time we couldn't enjoy this because we was wrestlers.
We could not enjoy it. You are correct.
Then we chose.
You are correct.
Then we chose a savage life.
My senior year, I told Coach Isom, hey, I'm not cutting weight. I cut weight for you 3 years in a row. Whatever I weigh is where I'm wrestling.
Hey, and I didn't wrestle until I became part of the center.
Number 4 on the return.
Let's see what he
his
can
first
get.
time touching the ball tonight.
And they
rallied to the tackle.
And my first time wrestling was actually coming to center, and I don't actually.
What made you wrestle?
A change of environment, man. I understand. Try the new things. Because I was a transfer kid, and then honestly, because of transfer reasons, I wasn't able to play junior year, so I picked up a bunch of weight. Remember, I came in at 260, and by the end of the wrestling season, I was 230.
Okay.
Yeah, so then
good weight.
In that following season, I weighed in. The lowest I got was 22.
Really?
Yeah, the lowest I got was 22. I ended up wrestling. That's when. But we also housed a great light heavyweight and heavyweight.
We did.
Zach Williams was definitely the light heavyweight champion, and then Dalton Presley. You know what I'm saying? My brother, our teammate. He was definitely one of the great heavyweights of this. Then not too long after him, we had Malik Collins.
Yeah.
So the big boys kept it up for a good little bit.
Hey, our wrestling team, we had some guys, man. We had some,
nice TFL stop by the young boys. Number 75, Mr. Muhammad.
2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter, and your CHS Yellow Jackets are in control of the game, I'll say. Definitely in control of the game. You know, if I'm Clinton, like I said, I want to keep my guys in this thing. I know we're away. I know it's senior night. I know we got a long ride home. But I want to try and, make an effort to try and do something on offense.
I'm interested to see this Jawan Muhammad up front, number 75. He's a young kid. But look how strong. Look at him push him off at the point of contact.
Controlling the line of scrimmage.
He wants to see him put in that weight room. They get that yellow, that Power Jacket shirt again. Let's see what he comes back with next year. I'm interested to see.
gain of 1 on the play, 39 for the Cardinals.
No, he is a junior. But 60 is a freshman.
60 is a freshman, yeah. Yeah, and he looks good out there, man. Starter. A little close-up on number 58 right here, Mr. Rodney Cheadle, another junior on the center Yellow Jackets.
Ready to send his seniors off, happy tonight.
Yeah, probably going to be a real pivotal piece for us next year. You know, he'll be a senior year, kind of coming into his own, kind of give him some ownership of the program.
Oh, it definitely does. He has big shoes, little does he know.
Yeah.
He has big shoes to fill.
Big shoes.
Called by the Cardinals.
Looks like we got a timeout by Clinton. Timeout on the field.
Down with a minute left in the second quarter. What do you think? If you was a Clinton coach, what would be your conversation with your team?
Play hard. Stay in it. Stay locked in. We understand that this center team is really good, and we understand they got some really good athletes. But let's work on our game. You know, each and every area. If I'm a corner, I want to, pay attention to the receiver's hips and make sure I'm reading the quarterback. And if I'm at linebacker, I want to make sure I'm reading the lineman and making sure I'm flowing to the
Working
ball.
on
The small things. It's the little things, yeah. Because I do believe that this Clinton team is a young team. And who knows? They may be able to do something in the future, but I just want to make sure that my team stays in and stays locked in, doesn't get discouraged by this. You know what I mean? This center team, hey, we took some lumps, before.
No, we took some lumps to watch this.
We took some lumps.
As alumni, we took some lumps just to watch this.
Here.
And it's just like, like I said, once again, we're just proud to watch these young guys produce.
Yeah.
We got Cleveland. Is this a punt? A punt formation. Oh, no. It's not. They're in spread formation.
It is 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
We got number 17 in motion, maybe running a wheel route. I think the ball was supposed to go to him. Nice. Looks like number 4 got a completion.
First completion of the night.
First completion.
And it was a tough one, though.
Tough completion. Hey, number 4 was their impact guy. He was the player to watch on their team. We got to corral him.
The senior, number 27, Jaden Latham, was definitely all over him.
Definitely all over him. Definitely all over him.
Like I told you, he's definitely a good kid. I love to watch from the safety. From the safety position.
Yeah, another stud out there. Another rock star of a kid. I tell you what though, playing safety myself, a little bit of corner, you can't beat a good ball and catch. You can't guard against a good pass and a good catch.
Nice outside screen. Let's see if they rally to the ball. And once again, they do.
Number 4, Emery Neal.
Another timeout by the Clinton Cardinals, looking like they want to try and score before half.
Timeout called for the Cardinals.
.25 seconds left in the quarter. CHS is up 49-0, and I think we scored every time except for one time that we've had the ball. And Coach DeLong's out there coaching those guys hard. Definitely need some of that gear. Definitely need some of that gear.
As an alumni, you want that. Especially when your school is doing good like this, it feels good to, represent, definitely need some of that new drip. I wish I can get a jersey.
There's nothing like having a great football team. I think it's so underrated as far as just the culture of the school, the morale of the school, seeing people there every Friday night, seeing the fans in the stands, seeing the cheerleaders, seeing the band members out there. It's just, it's nothing like it. It's kind of puts an exclamation point on the week,
Yes, it does, because everybody's looking forward to Friday night, especially when it's a home game. Let's go. Drop back pass. Up the middle.
Oh,
another
interception by number 27.
Jaden Latham. I told you.
Good, but it all started with the pass rush.
It does.
That pass rush was really good. We got to the quarterback. And here's the thing is sacks are great, tackles for loss are great, but affecting the quarterback. If you can affect the quarterback, if you can make him think, if you can get him moving,
Now, but See, but it's hard. But right now, it's hard for D linemen. I see.
Yeah.
Right now, because I used to cherish myself on punishing a quarterback, but now you're getting punished for doing that.
Yeah, you can't. You got.
Which I understand protecting the players and everything, but it's like, how can a 280-pound man stop himself with one step?
You know, I think you might be talking more about the professional team that's playing here in Kansas City than this high school team.
True.
I'm on your side, though, man. I'm on your side. That was not a roughing the passer call. And it looks like Joseph Vick kneeled it out. We're going to go into halftime, going to get into this halftime show. And it's been a pleasure to be with you all for this these first 2 quarters. And looking to finish it up here with these next 2 quarters. See you all after halftime.
Marching Yellowjacket Band, and then a great performance by the band.
Oh, shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mighty Marching Yellowjacket Band's under the direction of Mr. Reginald May and Ms. Kim Jackson. Drum majors are Trendell Crawford, Tyler Hopkins, and Michaela Waters. Tonight we have an opportunity to recognize the seniors in the band for all the hard work they put in over their 4 years at Center High School, and wish them the best of luck in the future. Our first senior tonight is Trinity Chandler. She's escorted by her parents, Chrissy and Jim Chandler. She's involved in student union, tennis, robotics, and band. Trinity's hoping to get accepted to the Kansas City Art Institute. Her favorite memory is playing for college basketball games with the band. Next up, Trendell Crawford. Escorted by her mom, Trinity's grandmother, Brenda, stepdad, Marcus. Trendell's a drum major for the band. After high school, she plans to go to college and major in architectural engineering. Her favorite band memory is going to band camp at Florida A&M University. Next up, Kendall Cunningham. Kendall's escorted by Ashley Cunningham, her mom, Renicia Cunningham, her grandma. Her favorite memories are hanging out with friends, going on band trips, and talking with Mr. Chambers about how much she's going to miss Center High School. Her future plans are to go to school in nursing, possibly minoring in business. Next, we have our Axel Garcia. Axel's escorted by Wilson Garcia and Gladys Juarez. Axel's a member of the Mighty Marching Yellowjacket Band. One of its favorite memories was going on the elementary band tour and playing for all the elementary students. Giovanni Giangrosso. Escorted by his parents, Jeanette and Michael Giangrosso. Giovanni's been an active member of SGA, Game Club, and the band. His favorite memory is the first home football game he played with the band. He plans to go to UMKC to pursue a career in education. Next we have Ricky Glasgow, escorted by Nicola Glasgow. Ricky's favorite memories when he rejoined the band and made a whole lot of friends and a whole lot of memories. He plans to attend college next fall.
I'm trying to adjust it.
Tyler Hopkins is escorted by Gigi Kim, Grandma Pum, and Nancy Chrissy, Mom Tasha. Tyler's involved in band, soccer, and baseball during all 4 years. He's a drum major of the band and captain of the soccer team. His favorite memory is meeting Paul Pierce during a band trip. Grace Jackson is up next. Grace escorted by her grandparents, Bob and Kathy Eilers, parents Kim and Joe Jackson, brothers Elias and Ian Jackson. Grace has been a 4-year member of the band and auxiliary team. She's captain of the auxiliary team this year. She's an SGA National Honor Society swim team and theater. Grace will attend college after high school. Her favorite band memory is when the football team came and danced with the band after a big win. Next we have
it's
Joseph
like, I tried making
Lahan,
it tight,
escorted
it's
by
still
his
shaky.
dad, Greg Lahan. Joseph is also involved in cross country as well as band, still deciding what to do after high school.
I didn't do
Next we have Abby Peoples. Abby's escorted by her mother, Darby Goff, sister Eleanor, and father, Eugene Peoples. Abby's a part of the Buzz on Books Club, marching band, concert band, jazz band, and is manager as well as a dancer on the auxiliary team. Abby's planning on going to college to become a midwife. She's already received over $25,000 in scholarships to help her accomplish her dreams after high school. Next we have Tatiana Rollins. Tatiana is escorted by her mother, Bess Carter. Tatiana's favorite memory is winning her first tennis game. She plans to go to college to major in biomedical engineering or business. Next we have Troy Taylor. Troy's escorted by Aubrey and Darren Taylor, his parents. Troy's favorite memory from band are all the times he cleared out the Chinese buffet with his bandmates after competitions in Maryville, and seeing the crowd and football team getting hyped for the band on Friday nights. Next up is Cadence Thurber. Escorted by Craig and Michelle Thurber, Cadence is the captain of the auxiliary team, trombonist for the jazz band and concert band. She plans on going to school for auto painting and repair, or maybe she'll start a heavy metal band. Next we have Tayela Wilkerson, escorted by her mom, Tina Wilkerson, and sister Dahlia Livingston. Tayela's favorite memory is getting first place at the auxiliary competition. Her plans are to be an orthopedic surgeon.
Like, I can move it back and forth.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for all these fantastic Yellow Jacket Band seniors. Mighty Marching Yellowjacket Band has had a very successful marching season. They attended Tarleton Band Days, where the band placed 4th overall in parade competition. Drumline placed 3rd overall in indoor, and the band also traveled to the Southern Moon Marching Festival, 5th in parade. The drumline was 1st overall in the indoor competition, and auxiliary placed 1st overall in their competition. Band heading to Northwest Missouri State tomorrow morning for the final competition of the season. They're going to start their show tonight playing We Are One, your Mighty Marching Yellowjacket Band.
I can hear you watching me. Oh. Oh, shit. Alright, hold up. It was a couple rowdy teenagers. Oh my gosh.
Next up, we're going to feature our auxiliary. They'll be performing their performance from Southern Boone Marching Festival, winning first place. A cheer for our auxiliary. And we'll wrap up their show tonight with a rendition of Ice Cream Man. Marching Band is headed to Northwest Missouri State University tomorrow morning for the final competition of the season. We wish them well in their competition and thank them for their music, their competitiveness, and their great enthusiasm for everything Yellow Jackets. Your Mighty Marching Yellowjacket Band.
like the end of halftime. What? I gotta go. I like really gotta go.
And we're back. Good to have you all back. Center High School versus Clinton. Again, this is another really good night of football. Just went outside, felt the weather. It is still feeling great outside, you all.
Oh yeah, it's a perfect night for some football for sure.
Yeah, so don't forget we did defer the toss, so we do get the ball to start the third half. And you know, my college coach used to always say the most important drive of the game, granted now the score is 49-0, but the most important drive of the game is the first drive of the second half.
Oh yeah, nice hands.
Hey, 63 got to return that. You're not going to touch the ball too often.
Nah,
68, you got to come on, 68.
Hey man, hey,
Welcome Wes. You're a senior too, man. You got to try and return.
Probably put one up
I know
for the seniors
either.
again.
Listen, I know either one of y'all would have tried to run that thing.
Look. That smooth of a catch.
Hey, that was a good catch too.
Try to wait till a few people get in front of me. We're gonna try to break one.
That was good sportsmanship for sure.
No, it was definitely good
I don't
sportsmanship.
know, man. It can be 100-0. If my lineman catches the ball, I want him to try. All right. Looks like we're coming out the start of the second half. Do we got some reserves in the game? Looks like we do. Looks like our twos are in the game. And this is kind of what I wanted to see. I wanted to see what the next in line is for us.
This is a freshman, number 18 at the quarterback position.
Number 18, a freshman. We got who is that? Number 11?
Number 11, AJ Caldwell.
Number 17, excuse me. Number 17 running a rock like that.
That's Jamil
Mack.
Yeah, he's
another senior out there.
trying to put up the seniors.
Trying to really get all the seniors to be able to touch the ball tonight. I appreciate that from DeLong. I appreciate that. All right, y'all. It's after this drive, I think we should get into some stories, man, about DeLong. Let these people know really just who they're dealing with. We got number 18 at quarterback.
Young freshman. See what he does.
Hand the ball off. Number 10. Try and get that corner. Good block. Good block out there. Good stealing the block. And listen, even though he fell with the block, that's still a really good block. Still a really good block.
Nice run by Dominic.
That carry is good for another Yellowjacket.
Nice run. It's good to get these young boys out there fast.
Dominic Hargraves. He hit another freshman out there?
Yes, another freshman on the board.
And this is what you want to see, because these are the guys that are going to be playing next year and the year after. These are the guys that are going to push the program, really setting that foundation and keep that thing rolling.
And to be out there as a freshman right now, you got to, even still at senior night with the score, you got to have goosebumps.
Got to have some goosebumps out there. It's kind of.
We all remember our first start, and he's trying to get his guys together. We all remember your first start.
And I guarantee you, DeLong is coaching just as hard as he was in the first quarter.
No, for sure. Nice run.
Number 16, Mr. Cleveland Bolin. Looks like another freshman out there.
Running hard, too.
Running hard. Big. Looks like a big kid, too. Got some size to him. Looks like our seniors are our senior starters are done for the night. I'm sure we'll get a few sprinkled in and out. I'm sure we'll see some conservative play calling, keep that clock rolling. Like I said, I'm sure DeLong doesn't want to humiliate anybody out there. Really good sportsmanship, really good guy.
But it's also important for the seniors to keep the young guys going. You see Vic set the sideline. Ready to get his offensive coordinator work on.
Yeah, he could
nice
be
hard
out there.
run by number 16.
And I want to mention Vic. He could be out there. He could be sitting down on the bench drinking Gatorade. Pointing to the crowd, kind of just doing whatever he wants to do. But he's out there. You see, he's right there in the screen, clapping, talking to his guys, trying to coach him up. That says a lot about his leadership.
Important.
Says a lot about his leadership.
One thing that I didn't really understand is the impact we had on our younger class.
Yeah, I didn't
until I
understand
graduated, and you get to see these guys out, and they be like, "Hey, we thought you guys were the stuff."
Right.
So we looked up to you in a sense, and it's just like you'll be surprised, how much your good play will influence the younger generation.
Kind of instilling some of that pride within the program.
For sure, that Yellowjacket pride.
Yellowjacket pride.
Nice hard run.
Nice run by again number 17.
No, that's number 11.
Number 11?
That's
number
AJ
11,
Caldwell.
Mr. AJ Caldwell looks like he is a sophomore.
And you know what all these running backs run just as hard as their first running back because he sets the tone to run hard.
Yeah.
For sure. He sets the tone to run hard, and these young guys, these young guys are following suit.
Yeah. Doing a great job.
It's not cold. It's not cold, but it's just been. I don't know.
7 minutes and
Now I'm stuck.
40 seconds left in the second quarter. We got a end
Another
around.
tough run.
Tough run by number 10. We got a touchdown on the board for our second unit to Dominique Hargraves. That's a freshman out there, starting it young, started early. Good run, good celebration.
And his young squad cheering him on.
Yep, Dominique Hargraves, another freshman. Look at that.
That's how you set the cornerstone for some, these small moments and moments like this is how you.
He's gonna remember this. He's
set
gonna
a
remember
unit together.
He's gonna remember. I don't know if this is. I'm sure this isn't his first time touching the field, looking at some of these scores that centers had. They've been blowing teams out left and right, but really means something more to really do it on senior night.
No, it does. And then one thing we also just talked about is the culture, because I'm pretty sure these juniors wanna if they can repeat the same steps that they're, their big brothers are pushing them to do right now.
Now I don't want anybody to think that
nice fumble.
Gotta hold on to the ball. Hey,
Recovered by center.
something one of my coaches used to always say to me, ball security is job security. Gotta hold on to that rock. And that was actually number 31 who's been making plays on defense for us out there. He's out there running the rock, Montrell Moore, the sophomore.
We got the Yellowjacket mascot out there, having some fan love out there with the youth.
Even got a new mascot, man. I remember that mascot we had. He didn't look like that, let's just say.
That yellow jacket's been in the gym.
Yeah, that yellow jacket looks like got a little swag to it.
Very special thank you to our very own
55-0 right now. CHS is up on the Clinton Cardinals. 7 minutes and 41 seconds left in the third quarter. We are preparing to kick it off again. And hopefully we can get another stop on defense. And let's get another look at these young guys.
So while we wait on this kickoff, let me ask you. In your eyes, what was your hardest game as a Yellowjacket?
My hardest game as a Yellowjacket. Quick shout out to the fans. To see the fans out there. Glad to see the fans out there, even though it's a blowout win. That just tells you about our fans and how committed they are to the game, just as much as our players are. Let's see, my hardest game. Let's see, I'll just say my senior year, my hardest game. Let's see. I'm probably gonna have to go with that Grandview game. It was, what was it? Double, triple overtime.
It was like triple overtime.
It was a dog fight. It was cold. It was windy.
I think we both needed that dub to go to districts.
To go to the playoffs. No, we needed that. We needed that win to go to playoffs. And tie district, I actually was a little beat up that game because the previous game I had got my knee twisted up on pretty good, and I was limping and all that stuff. But I do believe I think I had about 150 some odd yards and a couple touchdowns. That was probably nice return from Clinton. Yeah, that was probably I had the game-winning touchdown and 2-point conversion. I just remember going crazy and celebrating with my team on the sideline. I don't know if y'all remember, I actually got Hy-Vee Athlete of the Week that game. I remember Coach Jalone coming to me on like that Monday or Tuesday. Actually, no, it was a Thursday. He can't because we played that next Wednesday, I believe.
Yeah,
he came to me. Yeah, he came to me on Tuesday, and we were at because remember we would all sit together in the cafeteria, just shoot the dozens or whatever. And he pulled me to the side, and he was like, "Hey, don't get all big-headed when I tell you this." He was like, "Don't think that you above the team or anything like that." DeLong, he came to me. He was pretty much he was chewing me out before he said anything. And he was like, "Metro Sports is coming. You got the Hy-Vee Athlete of the Week."
Okay.
And I was just like, man, what? And to be honest with you, I was really grateful because it wasn't just me.
It looks like Clinton has finally been able to break one off against the second unit.
Against the second unit, yeah. And number 17 with a nice touchdown run. And you see DeLong right there. He's coaching hard. He's up and the guys that
regardless of the score, he's serious.
Thank you very much.
Regardless of the score, he is serious.
Your camera leg.
Yes, my camera leg feels fine.
Yeah, that scowl.
He's gonna hold you accountable.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna hold you accountable. But yeah, man. And I remember as soon as they handed me the award, I gave it to y'all. Like I think I gave it to Boma actually. I think he was the first person I gave it to. I have no idea where that thing is now, but that video is still up on YouTube. I show it to my son every now and then, man. Let him know, hey, bro, I was alright, you know.
Yeah, I was decent.
I was alright. I was
Let's
decent.
go. What we got?
Looks like they're going for 2-point conversion. Looks like a play action rollout pass to the right, and they did complete that. It is now 8-0 or 8-55. And we got our main producer up there, Mr. Parker. I want to give him a shout out. Thank you for doing everything that you're doing in our media department, man. This stuff is rock solid, man. You are a rock star, and just everything you're doing for this media department, man, it is not going unnoticed. It is a phenomenal studio up here. You got some phenomenal workers in the back.
And also just giving us the opportunity, honestly.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying, to be up here today. This is our first game really broadcasting.
Man, great opportunity.
Online, us as alumni seeing all this progress that the team has made, that the school has made, as long as
I want to be back.
Sports. Yeah,
I want to come back. I want to come back. I want to keep doing this. This is fun, man. This is really fun. Really enjoyed this.
Look at those seniors about wrapping it up for the night.
See DeLong shooting the stuff with them. But I want to get into it a little bit. All right, so when DeLong came, one of the first things he did during our summer weights, he made us play basketball every Friday. Y'all remember that? And it was to like instill some competitiveness, to instill some toughness, I think just team morale, just to switch it up too.
Yeah, you know, cause steel sharpens steel.
Yeah, and it was a good workout too. And when I tell you, DeLong, there was no fouls called. There was blood, there was guts, there was whatever. It doesn't matter. And he would line all the seniors up, and he would let the senior. I think it was maybe like 11 of us or whatever. It wasn't all the seniors, but he would line a good chunk of us up, and he would let us pick our teams. And I picked, so I wasn't a captain this week. Dalton was a captain, and he picked me. And so it was me, him, and I want to say Ronnie Hill were out there, and we ran through the players' teams or whatever, and we got to Coach DeLong's team. And this dude, I'm talking about, Dalton was beating him up. Dalton was beating him up, throwing elbows.
He wasn't there to put points up.
Dalton was not there to put, but he was there to stop DeLong. Yeah, DeLong did. Hey, he was out there throwing elbows.
But Dalton was what was it? His football weight like 305.
Dalton was a big boy.
305 with a motor on him.
Hey, he was playing nonstop. And when I tell you, like, it was definitely not an organized basketball game. It was definitely a street ball game. But we were the only team to beat DeLong in a number of years. I'm not sure if any other teams beat him. I'm sure he's got some phenomenal basketball players on his team, and he's probably come up short a couple other times. But we were the first team to beat DeLong, and we did not let him live that down because he was out there running through some hard teams.
Yeah, DeLong is always going to install that fiery competitiveness in all of his teams.
Yeah, has to. And
nice block.
Yeah, really good.
Nice block on the run by the young man. Okay, I like to see it.
You want to definitely make sure that everybody's controlling their emotions out there too. Let these guys know, hey, it's the game is won. You know, as long as we don't do anything crazy, the game's won. Let's get out healthy. Let's do what we got to do. Let's move to the next game. So what's your favorite DeLong story, Keith? If you had to just pick one? I'm sure you got multiple. What's your favorite DeLong story? And then while I'm asking you that question, I want you to be thinking of yours too. I'd love to hear you all's favorite DeLong story.
My favorite DeLong story is when I can say DeLong used to when he used to. Yes, it is. Honestly, my favorite DeLong story was in the weight room, because he'll chew you out in the weight room, but for the most part, he'll push you on, and he also lifted with us.
Yeah,
and I feel like lifting with your unit, show them that day-to-day grind, you know, is one of the underrated things that you can do as a coach, because you know it's easy to sit back there and just point your finger at people and tell them to lift and blow your whistle. But when you see somebody actually get down there and sweat and grunt and hurt with you, It's kind of different, and then the longer also bring your morale up on those days you don't feel like lifting.
Yeah.
Because that's the hardest part. When you want to do it, it's easy. It's when you don't want to do it, it's tough.
Yeah, definitely.
So for me, it was definitely the workout sessions with the long. It was a lot of them, but each one unique in its own way. That's a nice tackle by Clinton.
Yeah, very nice tackle by
number 17 on Clinton again. He had the hard pursuit earlier. Nice tackle.
Also had the touchdown run for Clinton.
Yes, most definitely. What about you, Bon?
I'd have to say my favorite Coach DeLong story would be, I don't know, just riding in the back of that pickup with my guys, you know. He was that coach that, you know, he didn't care where you were, what you were doing. If you needed to get to practice, he was going to come get you or send somebody to come get you or something.
He still has the same truck, by the way.
Does he?
Yes,
I was just thinking about
it's
that.
Still the
I was
same
like,
truck.
no
It's
way.
almost school property at this point. It's almost just school property.
I bet, man. That thing was camped here, literally. He was always watching film. I mean, the front of the school will be empty, and you go around the side, coach's truck's right there, and you know exactly what he's doing. He's preparing for the next week or, you know, whatever other task he has to do. I mean, and in fact, one day I broke my foot senior year, and I left the insert that I needed for, you know, for practice, and he ran me home himself as the head coach. He didn't send, you know, anybody else, and he took care of it because he had my health in the forefront, and I appreciate that about him. Absolutely.
No, he definitely would probably give you a mouthful. I'm talking about the whole time, but he's gonna get it done. So what we got here? We got Clinton starting on the 3. Nice outside run to the right.
Nice toss.
Nice toss. Nice tackle. Number 17 again, putting in that work for Clinton Cardinals. Despite the score, he's still giving max efforts, which that's all you can ask for out of these kids.
Absolutely. They're showing great sportsmanship on their end as well, playing hard.
Look at the yellow jacket in the crowd with the cheerleaders. We love to see it, man. We love to see it because these kids are going to go on to do these things at bigger stages, and so we love to watch this. We love to watch this right now at a young age.
It's a good pickup by Clinton.
Nice run by Clinton. A lot of mental reps here for the young guys, you know, understanding, you know what I'm saying, what game speed is. Game speed and practice speed is 2 different speeds, and at a young age, it's hard to really tell the difference, you know, but it's even faster in the playoff and as you elevate in your game. I know Rashad White, and that's the one thing he says the most about being in the NFL is how fast these guys are. Nice run, nice pursuit by the Yellow Jackets. Got a good first down, 12-yard run by number 17 once again. Comes to let you boys know he's here to play. He's going to go to the bench, get a breather, because he has been putting in a few carries this drive. They're probably going to take it to the quarter. Score is 8. Clinton center 55.
I got a question, guys.
What's going on?
Who was your favorite underclassman to, I don't know, just be around when we were playing?
Me personally, I'm gonna say it. I don't want to be like a cliche answer, but I'm gonna say Malik because you saw the raw underdog talent, and I watched his growth because like he had the mechanics, but he had the raw talent. And when he was playing under us, he didn't quite harness that raw talent yet.
Yeah.
So like we would pick at him because we know he's tougher than what he is. And now it's like when you put in that work or put in that time with a person at such a raw development age, and it's never shade because you know I'm never one to pick one down. But if we expect a lot of you, I want you to fulfill that potential. We had a lot of young players we set the bar high on.
Absolutely.
And he put in that work, man, to watch him battle adversity, then watch him wrestle, not only follow behind Dalton with winning the heavyweight state championship, in 285, and so mine's is Malik. And then my second favorite, I think he was on that team, was Snooze. The linebacker, number 8. I used to like Snooze. He had swagger and he could hit. For a linebacker like 5'9", 5'8", he would come in and put in some thump behind that, and you would think he would play safety, but he played linebacker. So mine would be Malik, Snooze. Mine would be Malik and Snooze. Like, Rashad was definitely one of my top favorites, but before that, Malik and Snooze, for sure.
Yeah, I'd definitely say one of my favorite underclassmen to be around. Short meat, Lil Winston. He was just, he wasn't the biggest, the fastest, the strongest, but he always gave his all.
He did.
He always gave his all, and that's what I really appreciated about him. And he always tried hard. He had a great work ethic, and he was great in the classroom. I love little DeAndre White.
DeAndre.
He was 100 pounds soaking wet, but he would run up and tackle
a nice fumble by
anybody.
Center.
He would run up and tackle anybody, and he'd be right there in the thick of it. And there's a few other guys I could say.
DeAndre White is my slept on.
I enjoyed,
but it's more on the wrestling side.
Right. I enjoyed being around Ronnie Hill. Ended up being a really good player for us as he developed into a player. Isaiah Maxey. Isaiah Maxey, man, he was a staple for our defense. He was definitely a staple for our defense and offense as a young guy, just putting in that work ethic and just the things that he was able to do later within his career. I really just enjoyed, just being around some of those young guys that really helped set the foundation, man, because it wasn't just all seniors. It took some of those young guys who, really want to be a part of it as well.
They definitely stepped up when they needed to. And that was just some of the adversity we had as, Yellow Jacket football. We never really had the numbers, so younger guys always had to step up and fill in gaps, be the people we beat up on the scout team and stuff.
Speaking of beating up, actually, we had a drill that we would do once a week.
Fumble.
Oh, another fumble on the play.
Recovered by center.
Recovered by center. Good job. That's a good sign for the second unit out there. Really wanted to see them do well. We had a drill, and I played safety, right? And Antoine, Oren, Deron, Evan, and then obviously there's the younger guys out there. Coach Nichols literally set them up for failure. He was the quarterback, and for some reason, they either ran a post, a comeback, or a go route. Those are the only 3 routes that he allowed them to run. And he would literally let me tee off on those guys. He would for some reason, I don't know why we ran the drill. I don't know what it was for. I don't know if it was a kill time or whatever, but some of those younger guys, they definitely got to feel the wrath of AT out there on the practice field sometimes. Oh yeah, special teams. Yeah.
But you gotta instill toughness in the young guys.
Yeah, definitely.
And then you can't overdo it, but we all you have to install toughness.
I guarantee you, DeLong still does it as well. Something that they used to make us do. Remember this? Before we would go into defensive team, we had to run gassers.
Yeah.
He'd get us super tired, and then we'd have to go out there and we'd have to run run the defense and run practice and stuff. And that was something that it always something that you want to do as players. Is you want to feel like practice is harder than the games, because once you get into the games, man, that's the easy part. That's the fun part. Number 16 again out there, the freshman. Good run. 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, guys, and we're gonna clean this thing up. Just got another special guest in the studio, Mr. Hendricks, Mr. KC Hendricks himself. I'm gonna call him as you all know him. Mr. CJ Walker is in the building. Definitely want to give a shout out to him. He was, manager out there for us a couple years when we played football, and want to say what's up to him, man. Just was notified that he did start playing football once we left, and this is really good carry by number 31. Looks like he's looks like a man out there. Yeah, he's only a sophomore. Yeah. That's Mr. Montrell, I believe.
Yes, that's Montrell Moore.
Mr. Montrell Moore on the carry, and the sophomore. He looks good out there. That's a really good at linebacker. Made some really good plays for us. Looks like it was a flag on the play though. This might be coming back. That was a third down run too. That's a drive killer. It's definitely a drive killer. Let's see. Well, I think one of my other favorite stories about DeLong is definitely some of those trips to those away games. We actually were playing Clinton, and we were getting off the bus, and it wasn't raining. It wasn't super hot. It was like earlier in the year. We actually played them, I believe. Yeah, it was in September, and they had the sprinklers on. Do y'all remember that? They had the sprinklers on at Clinton. They had a grass field. They had the sprinklers on.
Because I wondered when we got there, why was the field wet? Because I'm like, did it rain the night before?
No.
I'm pretty sure it was dry.
DeLong got off the bus and was livid. He turned the sprinklers off. What are you trying? Because we were really fast. We had a lot of fast guys on the team, and something that DeLong, really want to showcase was our speed. We had some power too.
Deron was the fastest one in the state.
Deron ran a 10.5. You know what I mean? Evan was super fast. Lil Twan out there was fast. Hector Arabata
Our defense was still fast.
Our defense was fast. I had a little speed to me, but it wasn't like those guys compared to DeVoe. Like those guys, they were fast.
I mean, I'm pretty fast myself at the end.
Yeah, you had some speed too.
I'm pretty fast myself.
And they had the sprinklers on the field to try and slow us down, to muddy the game up. And it was
nice run.
It was hilarious. DeLong got off the field. Turn the sprinklers off. Why do they have the sprinklers on? And it was it was just one of those things to try and get an edge on the team you're playing. It's gamesmanship.
But that just shows the adversity, because that was a homecoming we were scheduled for, and once again
another homecoming we were scheduled for.
They was disappointed in the outcome. Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, actually, didn't you and Dalton go to that homecoming?
I did not go to that homecoming.
Who was in that car? Was that you?
I did not go to Clinton, Missouri.
Somebody went to Clinton or Warrensburg after we beat them in the homecoming that year. I remember that.
That definitely sounds like a Dalton thing. I was not. That was not me at all. You will not see me in Clinton, Missouri, outside of a football game. But yeah, I did score the game-winning touchdown that game though.
Oh yeah,
I did. I also gave up a touchdown at safety as well.
I broke their quarterback's collarbone.
Okay,
that's the one I broke their collarbone in.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you are correct.
Bro. He tried to do like a little outside run.
We did talk a little bit about the Grandview touchdown. Yeah, that was a big one. That was a cold game.
44 belly.
That was an extremely fun game. I remember. I don't know, and forgive me, producers, for saying this on there. I do remember. I think it was like week 8 or 9. Coach DeLong wanted to implement the no huddle a little bit, and so he was like, "What's one play that I love running?" So of course everybody's like 44 belly. He was like, "Yeah, it gives me it gives me extreme pleasure. I'll say that." And so, he was like, if you hear me screaming this word on the sideline, it's this play. This is the play we're running, 44 belly. And so, he would scream this one word out. He'd run down the sideline. And, of course, there's principals and, administrative staff and the other coaches and stuff like that are hearing him scream this word. Of course, we all know it just means 44 belly, but that just tells you, the kind of personality DeLong has. He's a fun dude. He likes to have fun. Yeah, definitely enjoyed that. Got about 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Center is up 55-8. Honestly, we'll probably run this clock out and get away from here. Get out healthy. Looks like everybody got out pretty good. Yeah.
Good display for the seniors tonight.
Great display for the seniors.
I feel like they put up a lot of numbers on the offense and defensive side of the ball. Who we expected to show up definitely did show up. Yeah. And it's good to see these young guys get out here and get after it.
Yeah.
So
another extremely great game by Mr. Joseph Vick. Another really good game by number 27, Mr. Latham.
Oh yeah,
Jaden out there.
Jalen was definitely doing his thing, man.
Yep, number 3 had a couple really good catches at receiver, Mr. Russell, Armand Russell. And
KD with the return.
Of course, Ja'Cory Love out there just doing his thing, number 8, the running back.
But he has another year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's got another year. He's going to do some big things for us, and I hope he does. I hope he breaks all my records, if they're not already broken from some other phenomenal athletes. Well, yeah. 3 minutes left in the quarter. Guys, we're going to start wrapping this thing up, and I think we're going to get out of here. And, guys, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks for all the listeners.
Definitely. Thanks for all the listeners. Thanks for you tuning in tonight. Hoping I can come back, Keith, hoping we can get back here for a playoff game.
You all have a nice one. Take care.
Ball carrier number 14, Terrion Thompson. Tackled by number 7, Preston Lynch.
They don't look like it, no. What?
Delayed game against the Yellowjackets.
Why are they calling the game? I don't. No, they just moved. They just moved it back. Because we want this to be over. They blowing them out. They're not coming back.
Ball carrier number 21, Demarion Pruitt, tackled by number 28, Richie Brown. Ball carrier A.J. Coltville for the Yellowjackets.
There's like 12 seconds yet, so yeah. I'm finna get the soon.
And that's the end of the game. The final score, Center 55, Lincoln 8. Congratulations to both teams on outstanding effort this evening. Yellowjackets will be back in action 2 weeks from tonight in the second round of our district championship game. That game will be right here. Opponent to be determined. Keep an eye on the Center School District website and Facebook pages for game time, and details. And let's hear a big hand for our undefeated Missouri River Valley Conference West champion, headed to districts, Center Yellowjackets. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate your support of these fine student athletes. We also appreciate your good sportsmanship and ask that it please continue as you leave the facility this evening. Once again, thank you for your support and please drive safely home.